Boys, this episode of the podcast is proudly sponsored by our good friends over at Wagyu, boys, mate. They make the best Wagyu steak around for affordable prices right here in Prestons, Western Sydney. Cuz if you haven't tried them already, you're missing out. I had my little event for Dogs versus Storm over at Wagyu, boys. Everybody left very satisfied. Even my boss came. My boss knew I was leaving work, and he came, and he loved it, and he's been there already another time since then. Once you go, you get addicted. You can't quit, but it's addicted to something good. Good food that's cooked in no seed oils. Everything is cooked in either beef tallow or ghee. And, mate, it's just, he's got the best food items in the world, mate. You can have Wagyu in like 20 different ways. He's got 2 Lebanese desserts, Nutella Sambursik and Znud, both cooked exceptionally. His mum makes it and they cook it there. His mum makes it like every day. They go and cook it. It's some of the best stuff you will have, like, genuinely, and it won't break your bank. If you tell a lie, so he's saying, yeah, he'll take good care of you, bro. Mate, trust me, Wagyu, boys, and he's got some new items coming, including some items they're classified right now, but when they come out, you're gonna be interested. All right. My favorite, boys, is the Wagyu snack pack, mate. The large one. He comes with Wagyu pieces and some of the best chips you've ever had in your life. I don't know what he puts in that chip, the spices and rub that he puts on the fries, but, mate, whatever it is, if you said there was crack in there, I would believe it. That's how addictive they are. Shout out to Wagyu, boys, for sponsoring this episode of the show, and, mate, enjoy.
Lads and gents, welcome back to another episode of League Lads. I'm here with the one and only overrated Vic and Mr. T, Mr. Val Holmes, Mr. 2-pointer from the front. Hey, go on, lads. What's going on, T?
Good, bro.
You're back in the warm
Shooting
seat?
for the stars, bro.
Shooting for the stars. Freddie's missing today. As you know, once upon a time, we had a good friend called Fred, who was always part of the show. But when corporate calls, the answers must be taken. So all the best, Freddie, down in Brizzy. We're very proud of you, but, we have to give you some shit here and there. Vic, do you have anything to say to Fred?
I appreciate the reserve grade call-up.
All right.
The first grade call-up, from reserve grade, you know what I mean?
We've
So
taken
I
Fred's
appreciate
spot,
it.
so you're almost like
Yeah,
origin
no,
selection.
exactly right. So I've got big shoes to fill.
No, we had some good
Try our
feedback.
best.
We had some good feedback with you on the show before. A lot of people saying, though, like, you did such a good job,
Appreciate
bro.
it, man.
I don't know if
Appreciate
that was your first potty.
It was my first ever in-studio potty.
There you go.
Yes.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
You actually nailed it, cuz. And
Appreciate
I think you're the future. Your future is like... We just spoke about what you do for work. I think your future is this, cuz. So
I appreciate it.
keep going
Thank you,
hard, my
Suey.
brother.
Appreciate
T,
it, bro.
anything to wrap up before? Anything to just get
About
off your chest?
Fred? Nah, man. We'll just get into it.
Just corporate Fred.
I'm upset about that dick, bro. Let's just get into it.
Sounds like a WWE character, corporate Fred.
Literally Hollywood Fred, corporate
Like
Fred.
WWF back in the day, the corporate ministry.
Boys, let's get straight into Origin. It was a disgusting game. I don't even know what the scoreline was. I'll be honest with you.
40, was it 42 or 44? 24.
44 to 24. Game one probably would have been like that as well if Ponga doesn't get sent. But
Maybe not. I don't
reckon?
think they had enough time to put that many points on.
You reckon?
Nah.
What was there? 23 minutes left. They could have not scored another 3 tries.
Yeah, I'm quite confident.
Wow.
on that.
Okay. Well, anyway.
We had the field position in game one, in my opinion. We just went ice in those moments.
Yeah, so
Whereas
we're literally the
game
Bulldogs.
2, it was game 2. We had no field position in that second half.
Bro, it was very bad. But I want to get straight into Queensland's impact on the game because they were tip top from the beginning till the end. They played their game. They did very, very well. First of all, shout out to Tino because he did play through a very, very hard time for him and his family. And I think that was the first sign that I was like, okay, if this guy's up for it, bro, and he's going to play, this is going to mean more to them than it's going to mean to us, right? And I hate saying that because it really hurts. But, when shit like this happens in sport, you always sort of go back and forth with it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Queensland, man, they were so good. And shout out to Tino for that, to get through that. Not easy. Boys, any shout-outs, any standouts for Queensland? Anyone that caught your eye? Let's get straight into the game with the Queensland perspective.
I mean, alongside Laurie Daly, Max Plath played played a really good game.
Oh, we're off Laurie Daly today, bro. Mitch, you got to... I know he's a friend of your show, cuz, but it's not looking good, bro.
No allegiances.
No allegiances. No, but, man, I think Queensland were just dominant, bro. Vic?
First and foremost, condolences to Tino's family. Thoughts and prayers, brother. And do you know what? One moment that stood out to me actually when Tom Flegler dropped the ball on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that when we scored?
When we scored the first
When
try.
we scored.
Yeah.
And then it was as if, as the game went on, like nothing happened. The way they rally, starting my words, the way they rally around their boys, around their team, around their state, is something that is honestly I can't fathom. I
It's
can't
very
fathom.
hard to see that
year
in the
by
NSW
year.
state.
Yeah, year by year, you can't fathom how they just get up for each other every single game. And that was one of those situations where okay, made the mistake, but the way Tom Flegler played
He was
the rest of that
fucking
game, he was unbelievable. Sam Walker, Cam Munster,
Harry Grant.
Harry Grant.
Harry
Honestly,
Grant was the difference. Like, not the difference. There was a lot of difference. But Harry Grant, cause his ability to read the marker and to read the line and to just shoot out, it's fucking something that we could never contain, cause.
Do you know what's good about Harry Grant, but the defense stops. They literally wait and see to what Harry Grant does. They wait. They literally wait. What's Harry Grant going to do?
He's the playmaker.
Yeah.
He's the one that they look at and they're like,
yeah.
what's happening?
But I think that's why they've been always able to create dynasties, because you look at the players that they've had a lot of really good off-the-cuff players. Like, obviously, Smith was very good like that, Billy Slater as well, then also you could say Cooper Cronk to a certain extent, right? But having players that just look at what's happening and go, like, it's almost like in fighting when you're in MMA, like they throw a feint just to see how you react. Do you twitch? Do you react this? All right, cool. So if I do this, he's going to do that. And they start almost playing against you. Like, you play yourself now. And it's like, well, what do you do? You know,
They store the data as well. They store it in their brain, bro.
It's part of the
I think
initiation.
Izzy
as a Queenslander as well.
Katoa does that a lot. Like, he can just play off the cuff so well. And you're right, bro. We don't really... Like, I don't know. Do we have that? Do we not have that? They
well, the players we have that are like that, they tend to have soft bodies in terms of durability. Like, all
fucking see.
Nah,
First
like-
shot.
We're on the injury front. We're extremely unlucky.
Like,
Let's
we're
be
very
honest.
unlucky.
Over the years, we've had some real superstar talent.
Like Latrell, I think
Miss
is a
Origin
big X
games.
factor. I think Turbo's big X factor. Even Casey McLean, you could say is big X
History.
factor.
Or injured.
They're all injured at the moment. Even in the half, Mitch Moses, I think
Moses
is more
as
of an
well.
X factor half. But again, first game back from a couple of weeks off. Again, durability. So I think it's not a dig. I'm not trying to throw players under the bus, but a lot of our players that aren't really structured, that play off the cuff, that play what's in front of them, they aren't really fit for some reason at this time of the season. This is something that happens repeatedly, and you can't really fix it because it's Origin football. How do you?
Yeah, what do you do? Move
It
at
comes
start
off
of
from
the
it comes from club footy. So like, how do you get these players fit for this time of the year, right? So I think it's something that we really struggle with, and I don't know when it started, or we can pinpoint where it started. But like, since we're playing a very structured brand of footy, we've struggled in Origin, you know,
100%.
And when things don't go our way, we struggle to find different solutions to a problem, right? And I think this is why there's always a knock on Cleary, and the way Cleary plays, it's, well, you know, you've been hit with this problem, how are you going to undo this? Where it's like a lot of people have been saying recently this week, you know, with Origin, sometimes, you know, it has to be first and just try chip and chase. Not that anyone will.
Yeah.
But just do something that's just out of the box.
Mindset of like, fuck, something's not working, lad. I got to risk it. And we don't take enough risks, I think, as a New South Wales, as a team, like as a state, we never take enough
We
risks.
do everything really well, in my opinion. Like, everything in terms of how we make meters. Take this second game out of the equation, but in terms of how we make meters, our kicks are good. I think there was a period in the second game where Moses' long kicking was just boom, boom,
Rocketing.
boom, right? And it was like, our sets have been shit. But this guy's kicking it to the 10 meter. Like, let's work off that again. We have another shit set. He kicks us out of trouble. And it's like, we can do those things, but then when it comes to ice in the moment, it's almost like we struggle because of how good Queensland are, especially the scramble defense, you know. Queensland will move across the line very quickly. They'll put pressure on us. They don't give a lot of penalties up, like very close to their line, where it's like they're giving penalties, and eventually they break. Whereas I feel like we're more likely to do that.
And fatigue. We fatigue a lot, bro. Like towards the end of the game or towards like 60th minute, we're like fucking gassed, bro. We can't do nothing. We just had a 20-minute break. Take another 20 minutes. It's like...
Yeah. I think Queensland, the moment you make your first entry into camp, they mold you.
Yeah, the koi.
They mold you. They
Look at their
instill,
grades, bro.
they instill this level of passion and culture, might into you. But the moment you put that jersey on, you turn into a cyborg. You turn into an alien.
Literally, bro.
And when you see Queensland playing in particularly in game 2, right, their footy, as good as it was, also looks so carefree. And sometimes in Origin, it's not about finesse. It's not about trying to,
Get through your work.
Yeah, exactly right. Get through your work, get through your sets, get to your kick. Fundamental footy. Okay. But for us, I feel like we try to be, I guess, a bit too structured, a bit too technical. Take me back to 2021. How good did we look in 2021 we played so carefree. We were playing off the cuff, free flowing.
Line breaks. There was so many line breaks. So many.
We scored 80 points on Queensland. It was 80 points over the first 2 games, and it's like it was such a refreshing brand of Origin footy, and we haven't been able to recapture that since. And I know, look, we've got some elite superstar talent that haven't been able to stay healthy over the years, but that is something that I think you can still apply now. That's the blueprint. That's something that we as New South Wales need to apply, and how we get Queensland. The formula is there in how to beat them.
Literally,
if you get down and dirty with Queensland, more often than not, you're probably going to lose.
Us. They got more ticket than us.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's
Queensland
what hurts.
spirit.
That's what's annoying
Queensland
about it.
spirit, brother.
That's what hurts us, bro.
It's that bloody Queensland spirit every time.
Fucking shove
Burns
it up
my
there.
life. It burns my
And you know why
life.
it burns? Because it's true, bro.
Yeah, no, it is back. Exactly
That's
right.
the thing.
100%.
They have more ticker.
And-
They put anyone in. I
Yeah.
remember they put Tommy Dearden in. Everyone's like, yeah, Tommy Dearden. Oh,
Mate, Edric Lee. Forget
Edric Lee,
forget
bruv.
Tommy
Yeah,
Dearden, bro.
exactly right.
Branko.
Branko Lee, Edric Lee, Branko Lee.
See, you know how much times I mentioned Edric Lee? They're going to start
When
thinking
Kurt Capewell rinsed Gufferson in the centres.
You know what I mean?
Like-
Don't talk about Dearden. Like, Dearden has shown himself to be an elite level player. Think about
Tom
the
Dearden's-
players we've looked at on paper and gone,
Yeah.
this is our series. How many times have you heard in commentary, New South Wales lost the unlosable series? This was
Fuck, it's so much.
Like-
Even now, but guys like Jojo Fafita coming in and
That
like
was fucking good too.
honestly, his meters coming.
Cobbo.
His
Cobbo,
meter-
how much disrespect is Cobbo? I wouldn't say disrespect,
exactly
but
right.
like
no,
it's...
no, this part.
Yeah, Cobbo, I don't think anyone looked at this lineup before game 1 and was like, Cobbo's going to cause us a lot of threats.
Well,
like he's falling
off
off
his
the
form.
Broncos, blah, blah, blah,
Well,
blah.
particularly exactly right on the back of the fact that he was in that grand final team as well. So he was on the Elders at Brisbane. Come back, Billy Slater's put his faith in him. So obviously he's killing at Dolphins,
That's
right?
what it is. It's faith, cuz.
And
the coach, from the
goodness
coach.
gracious me, I'm
game.
actually very shocked he was the man of the match in game 2.
Yep.
I understand maybe they wanted to give Sam Walker man of the match because
He's
probably
the
deserved it in
orchestrator.
game 1.
He was good too,
Probably
man.
deserved it in game 1 as well. Prior
Sam
to
Walker
send
was
off.
so good in game 2, bro.
But yeah,
Fuck, man.
he's probably been it's actually been, honestly, I think for the Wally Lewis medal, if Queensland go on to win it,
Be one of them too.
probably one of them too.
I think even if they lose, cuz I think you should.
Probably even if they lose, Selwyn Cobbo was honestly, I think it was robbed
And
to not get that man of the match in game 2.
That's what they do as well, cuz they've played Selwyn Cobbo. I don't know about his club footy if he's in form.
Mate, Val Holmes is the
he's-
best example of this right now.
Dan
Dan Gagai.
Gagai.
Yeah, all those boys.
Bro,
They
like,
never exist in club footy. They're
Yeah,
fucking injured
exactly right.
or whatever it is. They come to their first game back in Origin. brother.
Cyborgs,
Unbelievable.
straight aliens. Honestly,
And I think
they turn into cyborgs.
I think that comes.
it's crazy.
I think it comes from literally above, cuz above down.
Exactly right.
That's what it is, bro. Their coach Billy Slater, he can make some tough calls. Remember when we said like he didn't pick Finn if he like, oh, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
It's worked for him. Everything he's done is worked for him. So
Yeah.
like, I think they just they know how to give it to him more.
But they've been
Thurston, Cronk, not Cronk, Thurston, Cam Smith. Is that who's in the
they're
coaching
set up.
staff?
They're set up. Yeah, they're all there.
Because
But
who
it's-
else is better?
You know what it is? They portray it as a myth. They portray Origin as a myth, the Queensland myth. So it's all about buying in.
You literally buy
It's
in.
all about buying into this myth.
I miss Phil Good, man.
Yeah,
They give you a level of delusions. What
But
he's
then, like, it's honestly like yeah, exactly right. But like you feel you
success.
somewhat feel what they do every year. You sort of feel it, and like as much as I hate it, I hate Queensland. Everyone does.
But we're
We
realists
do.
here, bro. We admit
But
what we admit.
exactly right. You give respect and credit where it's due. Like if you're hating on someone low key, you're actually you're respecting it.
respecting it,
Exactly right. So yeah, I think look, they obviously deserve to win
Definitely.
last Wednesday, and they were quite convincing and thorough in their
looked
performance.
quite easy for
But
them
we
as
were
well.
I said in my post game video, I think we were incredibly stupid, and I think we were just poor. Particularly in
that,
particular
yeah.
moments, coming out of yardage as well. That's
Yeah, it's very easy for them to break us down too, especially when our coach is Laurie Daly. And look, a lot of respect goes to these coaches. Their job isn't easy. Coaching 3 games a year, you know what I mean? It's not easy. I'll be real. It's not easy. It's not an easy job. You're carrying the state. You're making decisions that are huge. They're crucial. You're telling blokes that you can't play. You're picking other blokes.
Yeah.
But there comes a point in time where we gotta move on from these old coaches, bro. We spoke about this, me and you too. We spoke about this a lot. Gotta move on from these old coaches. They don't know what the field feels like anymore, right? I just want to talk about the disrespect. If I'm Happy Coruscant, I feel disrespected If I'm fucking whoever else was on the bench, disrespected.
Even Strange.
If I'm Cam
Mitch
Murray,
Barnett. If
yeah,
you
if
Cam
I'm-
Murray.
Cam Murray, and you're telling me,
Aiden Faneuil Blake.
so basically, because we got a game plan, right? We got a game plan where Cam Murray plays lock at a certain point in the game, and we just rotate. Faneuil Blake, we rotate our thing. I don't know. Within the first 20 minutes, the game plan went to rubbish. What confidence does that give the players? It does nothing. And then you look at the body language of Billy Slater, he looks like he fucking can outcoach Wayne Bennett at that point. I'm not saying he can.
no.
In that point in the game, he's sitting there with the aura, with the fucking brain, and he's like, yeah. And even if I think his team was losing at that one point when they spoke to him, but like he can. Laurie Daly's just fucking like.
Origin.
He looked shocked.
He looked shell shocked, and
He
this,
looked like, what's happening? Why is this working?
if this was an isolated incident for Laurie, I think I'd give him a little bit
Yeah,
of
you give him a
grace,
pass.
right? But the fact that everyone here can collectively agree that we came out of game one and we said we got away with one, right? And yeah, we gave it to Queensland fans. Were like, shut it. It was all, but we all deep down looked at that and went,
we even admitted it.
wow, we got away with one. And the first thing that we all did was like, we need to pick a better bench. And now I was speaking to the boys when I was getting a haircut the other day, and I said to them, someone like AFB, I don't get it. I don't get it in the sense of, one, I wasn't fully on board the AFB selection, but I also understood it. It's the first time he's eligible for Origin. And this isn't me having a crack at him, right? But if as a coach, I think you need to pick a bench that you have intentions of using. And I know the game went a certain way, but you can't tell me that the game went a certain way where you say AFB only gets 10 minutes, where Appy gets no minutes. Like, you as a coach need to have some level of tactical flexibility to go, this is how ideally I would like to use my bench. But if things, that's the whole point of a bench. You can correct me, right?
Yeah, 100%. But that's exactly right.
If shit hits the fan, you can go, actually, things aren't going the way that I've wanted.
Let's do this.
Let me take this piece in and then see if this can change the game. All right, that hasn't been able to impact the game. Maybe let me do this. Like, you try things. I think that's what coaching is.
Well, that's a byproduct of someone who hasn't coached in 8 years. There was an 8-year coaching gap between his last stint at New South.
What was he doing in that 8
Like,
years?
Nothing. Not 1 minute. He was
He was working for Sports
yeah.
TAB. Listen, the other boys don't look.
Hey, take the tinfoil hat.
He was in media, but there was not a single hint of exposure to
football
coaching,
environment,
to
yeah.
coaching,
Nothing,
to
bro.
camps, to
Literally
day-to-day
odds,
training.
literally odds, numbers.
And that's something that each individual has their own
I'm just taking
preference,
the
and of
piss.
course. But that's a byproduct of missing or being out of the game for 8 years. The game is shifted
So much.
about 300 times from over the last 8 years.
Started with just 6 against,
well,
and
the
then
game-
now it's
I mean-
shorter now.
I mean, the speed of the game has changed. Changes every 6 months now.
Yeah,
let alone
literally, yeah.
8 years out of the game. I mean, you can only imagine. I guess the lack of, overall knowledge, preparation, and I think overall understanding of the current game.
Fatigue as well. I don't think
Yeah,
you
exactly
understood
right.
the fatigue.
And I don't think exactly right. And that's where it comes down to decision making, and like you need to ensure that you're making the right decision. Like that's why it's all about coaching. Origin, a big part of Origin is all about coaching. And if you're not making the right decisions, like
Selections.
we're
It starts
down,
from selections.
like we're down 8. We're chasing the game, and you bring on Adam Faneuil Blake, dude. We got Apikoris out
He
there.
should have been on 10, 20 minutes before.
Reece
That's the
Robson
thing.
was gassed. Reece Robson was gassed. That was your opportunity, perfect opportunity to bring on Strange and Appy and expose Queensland up the middle. But no,
Even
you
before-
bring on Faneuil Blake. You bring
Because
on
that's
a prop.
something you would have done
That's
10
not-
years ago.
Even
If I
before
was
the game.
losing
Like, that's
momentum,
not-
bring it on.
Even before the game, like this is what I don't like about about New South Wales. Even before the game, there was hints that Laurie Daly can't get the boys going. He can't get them up for the
That's
game.
been the
right?
talk bar.
Yeah,
That's been the talk.
Yeah,
And
all right.
it's-
Queensland
it's-
use this as fuel. They're like, haha, you're literally getting bullied into a corner.
Yeah.
And then we get reports that Ethan Strange is going to play second row. And like, bro, wallah, at one point, like, you know how everyone, like, people were saying, oh, he's probably just trolling mind games. Because I didn't think it was 1%, it was mind games. I'm like, this cunt's fucking going to do it. Like, that's the point of...
Had things gone to plan.
Yeah, he would have done it. He would have done it.
I
And what the
just-
fuck is that? Are you serious?
I just think like you said before, like you just said there as well. Like if you're someone who hasn't been around, the game, the players see that. So the players will see in camp.
There's a conflict of information from what they're hearing on a weekly
Yeah,
basis.
but it's evident. It's evident in how they play on the field. It's evident with the decisions that he makes.
Very bad.
That Queensland probably know that this guy's, with all due respect to Laurie Day, one of the best players to ever play the game. Mad respect
The
for
fries
him.
in the bag, bro. Just move on.
But yeah, I said who, how, and why. Who, how, and why was he given that position? Was it because there's absolutely no one?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
No, I refuse to believe
Like-
it. I think it was just a lazy appointment. I think
They didn't want to work too
Yeah.
hard. They
like
just
there
gave-
wasn't any foresight. There wasn't much thought process to it. It was just kind of like, well, Madge has gone
It was more of a
uninterrupted.
desperate. I just
Like
didn't
yeah,
like
we'll
it.
just give it to Loz, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, right? Like it's just so frustrating, and he hasn't learned anything. And like I said, like Joe was saying, you know, had he not played Ola Kawatu, and I said to you, we still had enough within that team
Bro,
to
literally.
still get away, even without having Ola Kawatu.
Because we have the greatest player of
And-
all time in the Nathan Cleary plays for New South Wales, right?
There was a point in that game where honestly we had some momentum. We just didn't capitalize on it, and that's like you said, where the talent, the quality is there. But for some reason,
It's a structural issue.
it's just I don't know how.
Like I don't think it
It's
comes
almost
down
as
to one player. Like it's
No,
not
it's
like
collective.
a,
It's a collective. It's a
No,
collective.
it's not one
It's
player.
a
This
collective
is why I
thing.
understand
It's
that
collective.
Nathan Cleary's like, you know, people say he doesn't dominate, and I agree with it. Sometimes he hasn't, but this is what I understand. It's a team sport, cuz, all right. If you're, bro, we lost Barnett in the 19th minute, right? I promise to God, I actually thought he was gone. I couldn't hear the
So
commentary.
we thought he was in a hospital.
I thought he was in a hospital, cuz,
Yeah.
and I missed the first 5 minutes. I didn't know who was starting. When I was missing, like, who's starting? What the fuck's happening? Then I go to find out the guy's coming back in the last 5 minutes. I was like, what the fuck just happened, bro?
Yeah, the rotation.
Who came on? I was telling Joe, who came on? I had to like go on the app, and I've never ever gone on the app. So now what's going on in Origin?
Because
Because
I
I'm
showed the
watching the
breakdown
game.
of the interchange.
I'm
Yeah.
looking, and it's like Barnett 90th minute off, and then Cameron Murray on. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, Isaiah.
Those things don't make sense. His rotations are very weird.
Oh, they
as
used
well.
for Noah Blake.
Like,
You
they
literally
shows
have a
you.
free interchange.
It's a byproduct of someone who hasn't coached for 8
Like,
years.
he's
Hasn't been
got-
in the game in any capacity.
He's got an interpretation of the game, and like what you're saying, VC. Like he's got an interpretation of the game, right? Where he's gone, the game's really quick, so I need mobile forwards, and I need people that got a lot of minutes in the game. On paper, in theory, that sounds like a very good plan. Like when you actually think about it, right? But then when you look at the way the game floors, you can actually see that the forward battle is still very much, almost to a certain degree, an old school style of footy with the forwards, right?
Yeah.
It's just about, you need your forwards to be just a slight little bit
Just
fitter.
a little bit.
A little bit fitter, but it
that's
doesn't
where-
mean you need smaller, more mobile
Well,
forwards. You
that's-
still
well, that-
need the strength and the
But
power.
well, that's why again I keep harping on the coaching. But look at Queensland's setup. You've got Billy Slater, you've got Jonathan Thurston, you've got Nate Miles, you've got Cameron Smith. Oh, Cameron Smith's not in the. I don't think he's in the fold anymore. But Jonathan Thurston,
Yeah.
Nate Miles, they're the three main guys.
They all played in those key spine positions.
But like they've been in that setup now.
We've got Matt
for,
King, 'cause he
for a
played
number of
centre.
years. So for us now, it's Laurie Daly, Matt King, Boyd Cordner.
Yep.
And great, obviously all three of them great players in their
no
their own.
synergy, but
Yeah, but they just lack overall experience in the coaching front or in the coaching arena, and that's why I think we're out of this advantage again for game 3 from the get go, from minute one. So Cordner, Matt King has had obviously NRL assistant coach experience,
Yeah.
but we're talking a whole different, like Origin itself is literally a whole different sport.
Pick the Morris brothers. Pick Johns. Like,
Yeah,
like
there was
we
talking
have
about that.
options.
my
we
head,
have
I
good
thought you
players.
told him to put him on the field.
There
I
was
was like,
there was talk about that, but I think
Might as well with that Katoni Stacks performance.
yeah, I honestly I'm curious to see what happens next year.
And you know what, Vic? I said this right. I think Tanaka said it as well. Can we sack a coach mid game? Fucks mid series.
let him see the series out.
Nah, let's look.
Let's be realistic.
I
Right?
mean,
It's too
look,
much disruption.
Yeah, I think you look. I mean, you have to have
nothing to lose, to be
you have
honest.
to have some form of optimism going into game 3.
Zero, cuz I'll be honest with you.
I mean, look,
I said this right. This is my little hot take
some
today.
form.
This is my little hot take today. All right. This is today. I put in the group chat. Game 3 is gonna be the game Suncorp where Nathan Cleary just becomes the greatest of all time. Like he's gonna fucking dominate that game, and this is the only way I think we win. Like fucking he can select everything he wants, but I think Nathan Cleary is gonna do shit we have never fucking seen a player do in his life.
Do you want-
That's the only
No,
optimism
it
I have,
is-
cuz.
it is given the fact that his Origin record is under 50%. This is probably the biggest Origin game of his career. Bar none.
No pressure.
There is no.
Nah, it has to be pressure. I'm sorry, there has to be pressure. No,
It's not all on him. I'm saying.
That's
It's
the
not all on
unfortunate-
him,
that's the
but there
unfortunate
has to
thing,
be
Mark.
pressure. If you want to be the orchestrator of the team, that is a responsibility you have to take on, right?
Yeah.
And I understand there's other moving parts that have to come into motion, i.e. he's got to have his forwards play well, all of that
Everything,
sort of stuff. But he has to take the pressure on, because if we put no pressure on that bloke, we will go and lose the series.
Literally.
If you're the main man for the team, you have to take that responsibility, and that's how you grab the
But
game
that's
by the
why,
scruff of the neck.
but that's why I personally think there's always this talk about Ethan Strange, and like I said, I love Ethan Strange. I think his origin all over him, and he's gonna have a very lengthy and great origin career.
I agree with you,
But Mitchell Moses needs to be
I
the
agree.
5'8",
I agree.
because when you're on fourth tackle, if Cleary gets caught with the ball,
Got a big
and
left
Ethan
boot.
Strange got to kick the ball, and we're stuck in our own 10 or 20.
Boom.
No, he did that. He did that in game 2.
Yeah, he kicked us out of trouble.
And that's not the only thing he can
And I mean, with respect to Ethan Strange, he doesn't have the kicking arsenal yet in his game to kick us
I don't
out
think you
of
can
trouble.
have Mitchell Moses kicking Arsenal. I think it's fucking
No,
easy
exactly
now,
right.
bro.
But then I saw on the weekend Ethan Strange kicked on fifth tackle once, and it just wasn't great. And I'm like, do we
That
want?
worries you, yeah.
Do we want that? And as on top of that as well, if on fifth tackle, Ethan Strange is partnering right with Nathan Cleary, everyone is absolutely directing.
Hammering.
Everyone's going to Cleary.
I agree. I don't mind that. I like
Everyone's directed shoulders to Cleary on fifth tackle. Whereas fifth tackle, okay,
They'll
there's
do
Cleary,
it
there's
as well.
Moses.
They will do it as well. Queensland would do it as well, because
And
all,
we
all
wouldn't.
their forwards are hard workers. Like Lindsay Collins, for some reason, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's always on kick
Yeah,
pressure.
and they know.
Every single
Yeah,
time
the
he's
kick
on.
pressure,
If it's not
yeah.
Lindsay,
Animal,
it's
bro.
Max Plath. If it's not Max Plath,
Flegler.
like I can just name
Yeah,
words.
it's-
I don't feel like we have that. And this is what we talk about, Tika, right? Because it's shit as a forward,
Yeah.
You've just done 5 doggies and then now it's 50.
Yeah,
you got an NPC it.
yeah, and that's why I think it's. I mean, look, Ethan Strange definitely can be on the bench, but Mitchell Moses has to be.
I don't mind that.
And
I don't mind that. I think you've done the right thing
and
already daily picking him.
Yeah,
I think
but
I think you pick your
this-
best players, cuz.
There's still talk now, though. People
yeah.
are wanting Ethan Strange. Okay, I agree. He should be in the team, but not as a 6, because the second you put him as a 6, that kick pressure is being directed to Nathan Cleary and Nathan Cleary only, and he's going to get absolutely obliterated.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think when it comes to selections, I don't know if we're going to do selections, but when it comes to selections, I think we just need to simplify things, in my opinion. This whole Stranger Moses debate, I'm going to go controversial, drop one of them and use that bench.
That's
spot
exactly
wisely.
what I'm saying.
Right?
I
Forget
think,
it. Forget. You're creating a headache in yourself, in itself.
I'd
By
drop
having
Strange,
them
bro.
both on the bench.
I'd drop
And I
Strange,
know
to be
it's
honest.
ruthless, but this is when we talk about coaching and having to make tough
Yeah,
decisions.
100%.
Reece Walsh
And you
got
got to be ruthless and go, all right. Ethan Strange came on in the last like 8 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever it was. Drop him, get another
but he's
big
someone-
body on
Yeah,
forward,
fair.
or get a good utility back
But he's
on.
someone that can play roaming. He's someone that can play roaming middle.
But we don't need that, bro. You get me? We don't need someone to
If
roam
we-
in the
if
middle.
we're chasing-
of his size and of whatever he needs to do. Like, I know what you're saying.
If we're chasing
sort
it,
of
particularly when
break up the game in attack.
Particularly
he
if
can-
we're chasing the game as well. Like
we don't
like
even need
last
to
week.
get to that point, bro.
Yeah, but
fucking have
we
the
had
players.
Appy. Here's the thing. My whole thing is we had Appy there, right? And I know Appy's probably more of a specialist, right?
Disrespect,
I
bro,
can
disrespect.
take that on board. But then what I'd be looking to do is just carry more big bodies. I'd have more rotational forwards. So I'm a big Keon fan. I want Keon in Origin.
I agree.
Right,
I
but
know, I would
and the
too,
whole
but-
thing with Keon, it's his ability to cover multiple positions.
1,000,000%.
You know,
And he was and he played Origin and he was good in Origin.
he was good in
It's
Origin.
not like it's the two blokes that I'm
or
going to tell you.
bring an Utakamano into Origin, right?
We
Like,
said that a
this
couple
is
weeks
what I'm
ago.
I want me to if Fanua Blake is only fit for 10 minutes, or you only deem him good enough to 10 minutes, take him out of Origin. These are the tough decisions you have to make where you go. It's not being rash or
Yeah, of
whatever,
course.
But if the players are not getting minutes, what's the point of
I
having
think-
16 players play the equivalent of majority of the game, and the other 3 or 4 blokes sit
Well,
and
to
babysit and watch like.
To answer because you brought up Keon and you brought up Stefano. Keon, I think is playing hurt. He's got
Yes,
about
the knee.
He literally has about 6 kilos of strapping on his knee. He's one of my favorite players. I think
Yeah.
he's a monster. But like I said, his versatility.
It's
is,
the
is
versatility.
probably
I'm
the
open,
best in the
forward
league.
or someone else. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have
And
to
even
be
Jackson
Keon.
Ford, the poor bloke,
I'm
got injured over the
using him
weekend.
as an
No,
example.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but even Stefano's someone as well that I don't think we've I think has been sort of missed or sort of
Under the
been
radar.
overlooked, because that run that Stefano had going into last year, maybe slightly slow start this year, but Stefano is one bloke. If he gets going, geez, he is tough to stop, and he's got an offload
Yeah.
on him as well. So there's so many ways they could have gone. I'm just. Do they drop Fanua Blake and bring in Stefano?
I don't
do
want
the
to
best
see
thing of the
Fanua
team.
Blake again. Like I think he's great club player, but I say this so many times.
He's been
like,
underutilized, and if you're gonna do that, I don't think he should be in the Origin.
Yeah,
team.
and
that's
I
not a
don't-
crack
I don't
on him,
think
and
he
it's not a
has
knock
the-
on him.
Yeah, no, of course.
No, it's not a knock on him, but at the same time, I don't think he's an Origin player. It's very simple. I just don't.
This
think-
is- honestly, I just hate-
I think he has it in him. I think he's an Origin player. I think he's just been underutilized because we do not know how to use him. And what I mean by we do not know how to use him, we're not rotating the minutes to the bench. Like it says everything to me if a coach can go a 15-minute period without having a single proper prop forward on. That says everything I need to know about your thoughts.
Should have got sacked at half
Your
time.
thoughts on the
I would have
your
Ubered
forward
him the
rotation.
car to go. Wallah.
Honestly, this is why I hate this when we always like this reminds me of when Queensland were winning 8 in a row. There's the arguments and the talk about the squad, drop this bloke, put this bloke, this bloke.
But you know what it is,
And
Vic?
honestly, it kills me because
Our biggest strength is our biggest weakness.
after 2020, 2021, those years where it was like, whoever's
set.
coming in, we know we're doing our job. Now it's like, oh, here we go. And I don't know, I feel like it's just, is it Laurie
it's
Daly?
deja vu.
Is it Laurie Daly that just,
No.
that just causes,
It's coaching. And
that
we've-
causes this talk and this
We've been
speculation all
victims
the time?
of bad coaches for a fucking long time, bro. We had Brad Fittler, right? Who, even when he picked Luai, there was controversy. We backed it. We're like, fucking oath,
Yeah.
you know, this is a thing. And then they didn't perform. And then there came a point in time where, did Fittler pick Gutherson in centers?
Yes, 2020.
Yeah, and he ended up...
Up against
anyway,
Kurt Capel skinned him a few times.
little things like that,
Mind you, I love
frustrate
Gutherson,
you
but,
every single origin. You get annoyed from it. And then the last one was Damien Cook at center. That was like, if you gave me heroin, it would have been better than watching that, right? Not gave it to me as in like, hey, let's see that. If you dragged me to the thing and you jabbed it in me, I would have like, you know what? Thank you very much. I'd rather watch that than watch fucking Damien Cook play fucking center, right? Because especially when you had someone to utilize. Now these are the things like that piss you off, and it's just a cycle, cousin. This is why us fans we go crazy. Pick this guy, drop that guy. You know, if we just
Honestly, it burns me. It burns
Who-
me. Low-key burns
who
me
is
because
Dylan Lucas? This is the very simple thing. Who's
Okay.
Dylan Lucas?
Dylan Lucas,
Great player, right? Good
Yeah.
player. Just started. I'm
current
no
best
shame.
form,
Wallah, no shame.
left side player though.
Good on ya, right? Played out of position.
Yeah,
Liam, why didn't
Martin.
Liam Martin get picked?
he was hurt.
He was hurt when?
He was hurt. He came
Played
back.
2 games before. Mitchell Moses hasn't played 6 weeks.
Did Liam Barton play 2 games?
Hasn't he? Didn't he?
He got injured against the Dogs, missed game 1. I think
I'm talking about before
Talking
game
about
2.
I think he played 1 or 2 games.
Okay. Did Mitch
The whole
Moses?
point is Mitch Moses.
Mitch
hasn't
Moses
played
was out for
leading
6
up to.
weeks, right? Vic, am I right? 6 weeks. With a
Mitch
hammy problem.
Moses has missed.
He was out for like at least a month.
Was out for game 1.
He was
how long has he been out?
Yeah, was it just fit or he got? Or was halfway into his injury? For
Probably,
game
yeah. No, I think they
Moses,
knew early. in
right,
the
for
camp.
Parramatta, I think he's missed about 3-4 games.
Yeah,
I think.
so that's
Or
a
3-4
month.
weeks.
So first of all, I'm looking at
Could be wrong, but yeah.
pick your best right-sided. All right, if you don't like Hamali, you don't like G40 lad. All right, don't pick him, but that's your
Then
decision.
go Liam Martin then.
Go Liam Martin.
Go
Why you
Liam
gotta
Martin.
pick
Liam
Dylan
Martin.
Lucas?
Liam Martin's proven. Liam Martin, he's mongrel.
You know what you get.
I love Liam Martin.
You know what you're getting.
know what
He's
you
one of my
get.
favorite players.
He is a monster.
And when I'm
origin.
watching that team, I'm like, cause like I know Radley and like even with Radley, cause like I don't think we used him properly in game 2.
I think as well his discipline sort of let him down a little bit because in game 1 he was a monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like you look at the team, you're like, I don't really know who's gonna fucking do anything. Nathan Cleary missed like 10 tackles or something. I've never like even Nathan Cleary came out and said, but that was shocking. But guess what,
Yeah.
cuz a halfback needs a bodyguard, lad. You know what I mean, and I'm not defending Nathan, like each whatever it is, but. Liam Martin doesn't let him miss it.
Well, Liam
no
Martin-
fucking chance.
Liam
Liam Martin
Martin
splits
is-
his head open before Nathan Cleary misses 4 tackles.
Well, he's going to drop a forearm in someone's face as well in the ruck.
Fucking oath, I love that
And that's
shit.
what you want.
Yeah, that's what you want.
You want to piss them off.
Like
And
it's
you
really
wanna get
bad.
under their
Do you
skin,
know who'd
and
be
he's
a
the
really
best
good
at it.
Origin player? Ronaldo.
Definitely.
Ronaldo.
100%.
And I'm
Him
not
and
saying
Marcus
bring him in
reversed each
on
other on the
form,
week.
and I'm not saying
Yeah.
bring him on form and we'll get into the Sharks game.
Was it
But
Queensland?
it's just that attitude.
Yeah, bro.
That attitude.
And the heart at the end of the game yesterday, we'll get into it, but to shake hands. But they were, 2 minutes ago, they were literally 2 minutes.
Yeah, they were at each
They
other.
were at
so
each other,
serious.
cuz.
They were.
You know what I mean?
They were.
And like, bro, I know one of them was angry. Like, you're fuming. You're running amok, but you're fuming inside. 'Cause
Mark to me looked chill.
No. So I'm talking about one of them. So Ronaldo was fuming.
Oh, yeah.
But he had the balls, the courage to go up and then
Yeah.
say, "Good game, lad. You got me. You won it." Fitzgibbon said the same thing. Like That's what you need in Origin, of course. I looked at our team. I don't see none of it, bro. I see good guys.
There
I see Reece Robson puffing and huffing out.
There is probably
Team of
no,
good
no,
youths,
it's a fair
lad.
point. We do lack
Yeah, we're a team.
that mongrel.
We're a bunch of good youths, lad, right? Right, Specs Gonzalez. I like that team.
Look at Saka. Look at Saka. Good
He's a
you.
good youth. Yeah, we can't be good youths. Max
Yeah.
Plaff, cuz he's got about 14 headbands on and 15 stitches
Yeah,
before the
we
game
lack
starts.
we lack
Flegler.
that mongrel.
Flegler, you can
All
tell
of
in
them.
school when
Collins.
he was younger, they tried to call him a redhead, and he's like, all right, lad, I'm going to grow up and eat all of yous. And he
Yeah.
ate everyone. Look
Lindsay
at the
Collins
size
as
of
well,
him.
but Lindsay
Collins
Collins looks like a
is the
zombie.
nicest guy on Instagram.
Looks like a zombie.
He's doing home videos.
When he wears
But
that
guess what,
Queensland
cuz?
jersey, brother.
He's
Even
going to
last
rip your
night-
head off.
Yeah,
I
he's.
love Lindsay, man.
I love Lindsay too, bro. But have you seen his Instagram? He's talking
Yeah,
about
I
his
know,
Rena's.
but
I
I'm
love
just
that
saying,
shit too.
I love Lindsay, bro. He's such a cutie, but he's not.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a big cutie.
he's
a
not.
big cutie.
he looks like one.
Hey,
of
stop glazing.
I know, literally. He looks like looks like one of those movie
then you
characters
see-
in like those.
And then he's they created him. in his
Yeah,
thing.
literally like a fool. Like
And then
yeah.
you say G40 and he's not picked.
yeah, G40.
Well, anyway, my post went fucking crazy. Everyone was going crazy, right? Perfect timing. But I need to see that bloke in the team. Cuz.
Has to be there.
Well,
Has
I don't
to,
know if
has
he
to.
should be on the bench. I don't know. Bring
No,
him
no, no.
on,
It needs to start.
start
Needs to start.
him. But
Him, and Liam Martin. I can tell you. I reckon right now they'll both be there.
Put Liam Martin, put J40, put Murray, drop Yao.
So you're.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
call.
So
There
where
we
we
go.
playing Martin on the
Huh?
left?
No, right.
And where's
Right.
Smalley playing? Lock.
No, Schmoller can come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's on the
Schmoller
bench.
can come on.
He's on the bench.
They
Schmoller
come
can
on.
come on.
Bro, yesterday.
I actually had no issues with the back row as we had to start the game.
Dylan
I
Lucas?
No, Dylan Lucas-
like take
Dylan
Lucas, out
Lucas.
of that.
I think Hudson's good. I
Yeah,
don't
so
mind him.
I'll keep
Yeah,
Hudson,
Hudson,
is what I'm saying. I'll get Lucas out. From my front row, I'll probably stick with the same front row. Like I said, I'd take AFB out of the
Barnett.
team, out of the team completely. I'll bring a Stefano in or someone of that mold. Yeah, look, I've got to be
Terrell, mate.
realistic. I've got to be realistic.
Let's go. Let's
Terrell's
go.
not gonna get picked, so I'm not gonna.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Like,
Let's do our
I would
lineups.
100% would bring Terrell, but he's not going to get picked. So
He's
I'm not
never
gonna-
getting picked in
so
his
I'm-
life. He
so
might
I'm
as well
not-
switch
So I'm
it
not
to
going to throw
England.
the team in there,
Yeah.
right? So I'd bring in. Yes, I said I'd get rid of FB. Katoni's gone for me. Katoni's gone.
Not an Origin player, lad.
For some reason, I don't know. I feel a little bit scarred. I'm kind of tempted to bring Bostock in, but I don't know where I'll put Bostock.
I wouldn't. That's a move that wouldn't. Wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me in the
After
slightest
the aerials.
if they go Jack Bostock. Look,
But I
Katoni
don't know where
Staggs-
if it's
Staggs
centre
made some-
or if he's
Oh, we'll
or
see.
wing.
We'll
That's
see what
my
happens.
only thing with Bostock. But I'll bring Bostock in.
Well, you can push Kohler back into the centres, but Kohler's the thing
let's-
is Kohler's not a right side centre. He's a
Let's do
left side.
our official lineups for game 3.
Yeah.
Who we'd pick? So you go.
Ryan Pappenhausen.
Well, we fucking might as well at this rate. We might as well, cuz. He's playing golf somewhere in Scotland or something. Shout
Nah,
out
probably. Look, I'm a Teddy guy, man. So this one's probably the hardest for me, and
I agree.
It's hypocritical because I'm like, be ruthless, and I've literally sat here for the last 30 minutes and said, be ruthless. Gotta make tough
I
calls.
would never pick him again.
But
Teddy's got to be
I just
there.
think you
game
know
one,
what.
game 2 is there.
With-
You can't bring in
with-
Edwards now.
With Edwards, he's reliable. I don't like reliability, but I think we can get enough X factor somewhere else that his meters and what he gives us defensively and offensively. And I think Teddy going across the line, he's not as quick as Dylan anymore.
He's stuck
in
the- he's-
defensive reads.
I like Teddy's X factor.
He's
Yeah.
stunk
I
the place
think-
up, cuz. I don't know what you've watched.
This one is
Everyone did. Everyone did, bro.
This-
But
this
even
is
in
my
game
hardest
one,
one.
Everyone did.
Game 1, Teddy was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Who do we do
Fuck that
fullbacks?
try, bro.
How about we go position?
Alright,
and round
I'm
off
going Dylan Edwards. Off the bat, because even if he got picked in game 1, I told you I wouldn't mind him or Teddy. Because I think...
I said that too.
I was banking on this, right, in my head. Tedesco, you know those players that... They're vintage, fine
the
wine,
Darren
cuz.
Locker.
Yeah,
scores
like
a
they
try.
come back, and guess what? He got his moment, cuz. Wallah, he got his moment, and he got to play Origin.
I thought he was going to kick on from there.
We said we're not going to do like squad discussions and debates,
Nah.
and here we are.
No,
Laurie
this-
Daly, bro, come on.
I think I'll pick Dylan Edwards. I think with Dylan Edwards in the team, we look so much more energetic. We don't look... I don't know, cuz I feel like we were so scared, so just down. Dylan Edwards, cuz, bald head... Doesn't want to go to Turkey, brother. He's running straight at everyone. I think
Yeah.
he should be there. cuz.
We can't go
You
to
know what I mean?
Turkey.
Who goes bold?
Sweating that much.
Who goes bold and doesn't go to Turkey? Dylan Edwards. Why not, cuz? He's a machine. He has the confidence in himself. And I think... I don't know if there was a try. Wallah, I clocked out of the game, but there was like 2 tries in game 1 that Dylan Edwards definitely would have saved.
Yeah, the kicks.
The kicks. Brother, it's like watching Connor Tracy. So delayed. It's like the guy scored the try, the ref went to the bunker, where the guy kicked the conversion and Connor Tracy just got there. That's what I felt like Teddy was in that game, right? The positional awareness. So I'm picking Dylan Edwards. Who you picking?
Fullback?
Yeah.
Teddy.
So you're the X factor. You're the breaker now.
Nah, I said I'll go Dylan.
So we're going Dylan Edwards, right?
Okay,
I'm
no
just
worries.
going. I'm going safe.
Easy.
I'm going safe.
All right,
Like, Teddy has the bigger upside in my opinion, but it's a decider. I'm going safe.
Right side winger.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going Marky Mark, bro. I love this.
Yeah, I think
I
loved
loved everything about him, and he's got that shit house written in him.
Yeah, I'll stick with
You know.
Mark for X factor. Like I've gone reliable on my fullback. I want a bit of X factor.
Left winger.
Left winger. Bizarre.
Right, have you done right?
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Runner, right wing. Marky Mark defensively wasn't amazing.
I know.
This is what I found out.
Wasn't
Right,
amazing.
I
He
Dylan
wasn't
Lucas.
amazing.
I look at his
Lucas
center
one.
and I'm playing
No, he
his
wasn't
back
amazing.
row.
He wasn't amazing.
They're all
That's the
jammed,
thing.
cuz. You're going to be
But
stuck.
with Marky Mark, it's proper rocks and diamonds. It is rocks and diamonds.
I'm
like
willing to take that risk there, but
Me
I can't
too.
take the risk on Mark and Teddy.
Yes, it's too much.
but well, this
it's
is
too much Roosters.
well, yeah.
Tough one, isn't it?
Who's it between?
Why not Bostock?
See,
Okay,
I'm
go.
putting Bostock in my centers.
Why not Bostock?
Go for it.
Yeah. Go. It's your team.
Why
What's your
not?
name, Joe?
Karaz,
Oh, the bloke's half fit, bro. The guy's
that's
half fit.
That's Kraz's issue.
Wallah,
is
if
his
Karaz
fitness.
was fit, no bias.
His knee-
Wallah,
yeah,
I would
he's-
love to see him.
Yeah,
at
no,
Origin.
he's got.
And if he plays bad, cuz I'll never pick him
No,
again.
Karaz
That's
has
my
got
thing.
Origin all over him.
I think he does.
1,000,000%. He's got ticker. He's got heart.
But he's not fit, bro. He's not fit. You need to be
he's-
fucking 100. You need to be tip top.
And his strength as well is, my goodness,
Defensively, everything.
unbelievable. No. Karaz, yeah, but I just think he's a bit too.
Who you picking, Vic? So I went Marky Mark.
I'm
T.
I'm with Mark there.
Just to keep everyone happy.
No.
Marky-
No. Pick your boy.
No. Well,
He's stressing out as if he's making the selection.
well, actually, I actually wrote.
This is what Laurie's doing, bro.
Funnily enough,
You
I
made a
didn't even know.
draft team.
I didn't even know we're going to talk about this, but I
You made a
actually,
team, huh?
You made a
I
draft
made a
team.
team.
This is why you're going to get very far, Vic.
So I've got-
You're fucking organised, bro.
I've got Kohler
Okay.
On the wing.
on the wing,
Okay, no worries.
and you can shift to the right. Kohler can play on the left.
Okay. Let's go right sided centre.
Right center next to Marky Mark.
Yeah, because we're going to
Bostock.
pick. We're all picking Biz on the left.
This-
Left wing.
This is where I'm putting Bostock.
Left wing. Who's left wing?
I was very tempted to put Bostock there, but then no.
No, Bizza?
No, I'll go Bizza because I'm putting Bostock right center for
Bizza.
me.
We're all going Bizza.
What's this for?
Left wing.
I've got him.
You got him on the right.
I got him on the right. Cole on the left.
Okay. Centre. Right centre.
Right center, I said Bostock.
Bostock. Are you the same? Or
CRITA, brother.
if he's fit, I don't mind that, cuz. If
Mate,
he's fit.
I don't know how I've become the number one
CRITA
member of the CRITA fan club. I don't know how. I don't know how. But look, no. In all seriousness, I love him. I've always loved him. I've had mad respect for him, and I've always been one to defend him when people have just spoken
him.
absolute rubbish about him. So I'm the first person to always defend him, and I will always defend him because he's an elite talent.
I think he should be there.
And I said in my post, I was quite emotional, but he's a leader amongst men. You need someone like that when it's crunch time, and I think CRITA.
Right side
CRITA
centre.
for me.
I'm probably going to go CRITA as well, straight up.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And that's why I said To'o on the right as well. So you can have CRITA
They
and
have them
To'o.
together.
They combine well.
Yeah. I mean, my wingers don't bother me. You can play anyone, anywhere.
That's
It
the
doesn't really
thing.
bother me.
That's the
but
thing.
I want height. I want someone.
Well, that's
When I don't want a guaranteed 6-pointer for 4-pointer for Queensland every time Cobbo's there. You get me? I don't like that shit. Right? It pisses me off. It's like fucking it's like when they kept kicking to Toto, bro.
Yeah, and it was 2-on-1.
And he
but-
was jumping.
But this is the problem. He was always 2-on-1 in those contests.
Yeah,
So
and-
even if he caught the ball, if
And
he
who has
dropped
his back
it,
usually?
there
Team?
was
Who's got his back
Crits.
usually? CRITA. He knows his boy. He knows what's gonna happen. So I
Yeah.
agree. CRITA should play any side of centre.
CRITA-
And
CRITA
he
needs
can't
to be
display
there.
what he did in game 1.
Yep.
And even Toto can't. So
and that tells you as well about him as well. He sort of somewhat ruled himself out for game 2
he did. Yeah, he said.
for his club. Got the win as well.
He needed the 2 weeks off, bro.
He
was knackered.
got the win as well. Exactly right. So I mean, I think it's all going to hinge on him. I think Laurie Daly has him in this team. It's going to hinge on him.
All right, I agree. Boys, we're out of the wingers and centers position, or
No, we haven't done left center.
left center. Are we going Tommy Turbo?
No way. Not me.
Look,
no way.
script
No
tonight.
way. No
Look
way.
at my list.
No way, cuz.
Who's on the list there?
Crichton and Turbo and Latrell Mitchell.
Well,
Trell's been ruled.
Trell's got Herbert. Who'd you say?
Turbo. So you're going left center Turbo.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why?
Honestly,
Why?
Well,
Why?
like, listen.
why
You're just throwing marbles now.
What do we have to lose?
Roll
Why
the
not?
dice.
Why not?
Roll the
I
dice.
want
bro.
to pick Damien Cook, bro. Like,
No, bro.
Let me tell you something. It was so long ago now, but do you remember even in the last few years when he was healthy and playing, how good was Turbo when he was roaming around?
Yeah. And
When
even
he was flipping
Vic,
around.
he was good against us as well, bro. I think he was good against the Bulldogs.
is Bradman fit yet?
No.
He played on the weekend.
Did he?
Bradman best player on the weekend
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
That's another one.
I'm going Bradman.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be happy with either of those.
I'm going
But
Bradman best.
that needs to be the center combination.
Give me anyone but Stags, please. Anyone.
Yeah, I'm
No,
going Bradman.
I don't think. Look.
He's
My team's alternate, I know that, but I'm going Bradman best.
Yeah. Listen.
No, him or Critter.
Yeah.
I'm content. Very content.
I don't mind him or I don't mind Bradman best or honestly I don't mind picking Tommy Turbo. Fuck it, bro. We picked Teddy.
No,
we picked
100%.
Teddy, guys.
I'm putting
Fuck it, why not?
Cool as my utility on the bench. That's just as a hint.
All right,
Where I'm going with
let's go to the 6 and 7. Who are we going in the 6 and 7?
I'll go first because it's easy for me. Moses Cleary. I'm
going Moses Cleary.
Moses
Moses
Cleary.
would have got some yardage back in his legs. Would have got some
Yeah.
runs on the clock, and I think
Yeah.
he'll be better than he was in game 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's playing. We'll see how he goes Thursday night as well against South.
If he doesn't get hurt, hopefully.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm doing the same, but I will say this now. If we do not win this series, unfortunately, next year when we get around to doing this, Cleary isn't out of the conversation for me. I'm giving someone else number
That's
7
big
jersey.
controversial.
I know it is, but
That's
it's just-
controversial.
he's had the jersey for years and years and years. I want to put pressure on the man. Who the fuck am I, bro? I'm TK fucking.
No, you're
six.
TK Max, brother. Fucking hell, let it go, G.
Well, hey, next year, Izzy Katoa
Yeah,
is
and that's the
automatically in the
thing.
conversation.
Yeah,
automatically.
That is my sort of foresight.
I think them two together would be fucking so good, bro. I don't know about the balance, but I don't care. I just feel like,
Well,
Either of them. Moses Katoa, Cleary Katoa.
and I think Moses.
Strange Katoa.
Yeah, that's the future. You know what I mean?
I mean,
That
we're
could be the
probably too
future.
early right
Katoa
now.
Galvin.
Hey,
Hey, don't write it off. Don't write it
no,
off.
no, yes.
Don't
Hey,
write it off.
hey, Lachlan
Back my
Galvin.
fucking boy, brother.
Hey, watch him at 6.
Yeah, I don't mind.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
play
six,
6.
and 7, I think it's
Two
it
different
picks
things.
itself.
Yeah.
Let him.
I'm picking Moses and Cleary, obviously, for game 3. You have to do it. Suncorp. Moses has performed in Suncorp before. I think it's time for Nathan
Loves-
to fucking do it.
He
He's
loves
done it
playing at
for,
Suncorp.
Did he do it for Penrith? No.
Ma-
Did he do it for Penrith? I can't remember. Anyway, but he's probably done it everywhere.
I've picked some runners in my team, so
Here we go. Who's
Yeah,
our
no,
8?
huh?
Who's our 8 and 10 boys?
for me, Steph and Payne.
Who's Steph?
Stefano.
Stefano Comano. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a big call, bro.
And Payne Haas.
Payne Haas.
Yeah.
I'm going Payne Haas, Barnett again. I spoke about Barnett 2 years ago.
Yep.
I think he's got to bring back his mohawk. I think he's got to get back to raging. I think he's got to get back to fucking not letting anyone put it on us.
Payne Haas?
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
sorry.
Barnett.
Barnett, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
I'm picking Barnett and Payne
Yeah.
Haas.
Yep.
2-man combo. Play him properly. Fucking utilize. Payne Haas can play 150 minutes, all right? I know
can.
it's Origin.
Yep.
So he can play 145. It's fine, right? So let's just play the bloke. Let's maximize everything he's going to give us because as soon as as soon as Payne Haas goes off the field, we lose so much fucking aura.
But that's
in the
why it's
middle.
important. That's why it's important to get the rotations right. Because
100%.
Fred said, we were saying this as well a couple of weeks ago with Fred. He can play 80. He's more than capable of doing it, but do we want him playing 80?
No, we don't want him. But
the
Get a
reason
good
why is
quality
because
60 out of
the
it.
reason why is because
play 73. You know what I mean? Cause
him coming off the bench, just bashing, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna swear,
belting
bashing C words, just down the middle, bro.
Yes.
Just he will be incredibly effective for that second rotation as well.
we missed him in game 1, bro. And when
He was our best player by far, game 2.
100%.
But-
Him and
by far.
yeah, he was better than everyone else to be honest.
There was no one. There was
Mark was second for me.
yeah. There was no one
Because of the tries,
yeah.
really. The shit he could do.
Defensively, that's why I was like a bit
So
Who
you
you
go
go
so you're
forwards?
going I'm going Payne Haas and Barnett. Who you going?
Haasio.
Haasio at the 10. I don't mind that, bro.
Haasio. I think, and then again, obviously, I think you know what I'm gonna say at lock, but Haasio for me or Hasenyo, I think has to happen.
Yeah.
We see what Isaiah can do when he runs. He is.
I agree.
He's so underrated. He's so
And if you still want him in the team, he can play as a 10.
His ability to run up the guys is actually very, very underrated.
Yeah, no.
He's got a strong upper body as well. His leg power is actually
If you can find the offload, you can find the pass.
when he's not passing the ball, when you see him running, He's churning those legs like he's on the Stairmaster.
So he's at 8. You're 8 and 10.
Cranked that like 15.
I don't mind that, bro. I don't mind Haas and Yo 2-man combo, lad. Are we gonna go to the hooker? Who's our hooker, boys?
For hooker, so Reece Robson's out on my side. I'm bringing in. I think I start with Brayley, and I keep Appy on the bench, or either way around. I'm not really fast who starts out of those two, but those are my hooker Clipper combo.
I'm starting Brayley all day, every day. I don't want to see Reece Robson again in Origin. And I think this is no knock on him. He's a tough player. But in Origin, I think Brayley can fucking definitely...
I've made way too many changes to this team.
I don't care. Who cares, bro?
You're
going to Suncorp, bro. Wallah. You're going to Suncorp. This is what
honestly.
This is what people don't understand, right? And this is what I said before this series started. We fucking have to sweep. We have to not sweep them. We have to win the first 2, bro. If we lose game 1, we're fucked. Wallah, it's over. Forget the whole thing. We're never going to win game 2.
So we're going to Queensland State.
Because game 3, cuz, is Suncorp. It's the hardest
game
arena.
2 was Queensland as well, anyway.
It's Melbourne. Yeah, there you go. So, for me, it's... You got to just win it, cuz. And I think Brayley can do a job and a half.
I just need to see how
minutes.
fit Brayley is, because obviously yesterday was his first game back. I just need to see how fit he is. But
He's
like
still
I
got
said,
another 3
that's
weeks
why
to go.
I don't...
Did okay last night.
Yeah, they're very similar players to a certain degree. Which
But
is
he's
why-
got more.
He was fine last
his
night.
service is fucking amazing compared to Reece Robson.
Yep. So
And this is no knock on Robson.
But-
Robson's just a tough hooker.
Well, Robson's service was poor because he was just so
tired.
fatigued.
He was just tired.
I know, but you can't be fatigued in 20 minutes, cuz.
No, I understand.
It was more second half.
Second half, he was fucking... But
Yeah,
there
the
came a
second
point,
half-
there
The
came a
first
point in
half,
time
he
where I was
wasn't
like,
too bad.
how haven't you taken this guy off? He's going to collapse, bro.
Yeah, when he threw the ball at Radley's legs in the red zone,
Yeah, like that's
that
it.
flipped the entire game, and we were chasing our tails.
Bad.
Then we couldn't get the momentum back in
Are you
any
going
way.
Brayley as well at the 9? I'm going Brayley, and like you said, T, I'm going Happy Carousel.
I'm on the basis that I just don't think, if we're gonna say that, I guess naturally, or realistically, they're maybe not gonna make that many changes. I think they're gonna go.
The same hookers and
They're gonna stick. They're gonna stick. They're gonna.
Who would you pick?
They're gonna-
I didn't care about.
Okay.
I didn't care about
I
Laurie.
think
I want your take.
I'll tell you now. They're gonna go Robson.
I know they're gonna go
and
Robson.
Brayley. But I think I would rather, if it was me, Brayley Appy.
Yeah. So we're all on the same page.
But
with that. we all know the
but
game
I
plan.
know. But
Tire
I
out
know,
Brayley, let him be tired, and then
but
what
they-
Harry Grant did to us, cuz when he scripted out of dummy half.
Yeah.
Happy Carousel is a fucking
But-
master at that.
100%. I have personally no issues with Reece Robson there.
None of us do.
No. Obviously, in terms of, I'm just talking about.
Yeah,
obviously, he's him with the 9
Starting,
jersey. Yeah, starting. But I just know what they're gonna do, and I think they're gonna stick with it. But Brayley will come back in 100%.
I think he should. Boys, 11 and 12. Who's our second rowers?
So me, I keep what's his name, Hudson Young, and I'm gonna bring in Martin on the right.
On the
side.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Hudson Young on the left, Liam Martin on the right. Start the game aggressive. Don't fucking stop. And if you were at the Manly Dogs game and you watched how effortless Schmolle ran through us, he was just effortless, cuz. I know he wasn't as impactful as Fred was begging him. I think he heard Fred's apology and said, all right, look, I'm going to take it easy. But wallah, there was a point in the game where he was running and I was like, why does this big guy look so majestic?
I'm not sure why.
Am I falling in love with this guy? What's going on? He was
not
flowing
sure.
for everyone. The mullet was flowing. Imagine that coming off the bench, cuz.
I'm
Tired
not,
legs.
I'm not sure
Fucking-
why Manly were getting in the ball more often in that game.
I think
was
towards
like,
the end he
where's
was
this guy?
tired, I think. I don't think he really got
Yeah.
much involved. But yeah, I'm picking Liam Martin on the right side, right-sided second rower. And Hudson, I think Hudson Young's been good, bro. I had a lot to say about him last
Very
season.
aggressive, man. He's changed my opinion on him.
Honestly,
To
same.
be honest, I thought he was a bit too flashy probably 2 years ago. Bit too flashy, not enough end product.
Even
But I
last
think-
year, too much
I think
zigzags.
his game's improved so much. Like it's just
When he's not doing the erratic stuff, like little rubbers and little
Yeah.
all that stuff.
the low
we saw
percentage
too
plays.
much. We saw too much.
Because he knows it's not his job.
Yeah.
He knows in Origin doesn't need to do that because there's enough class, enough quality
He just
around
has to do
him
his job.
for him to just do his job.
Yeah. In Canberra, he's a leader, bro. He's one of the senior figures.
Yeah,
there.
exactly right. So maybe he feels compelled to compensate
Take a little bit more.
Or exactly right, take on a bit more responsibility in that sense. But I think for me, it's Young on the left. I've got Olakawatu here, but Liam Martin 100% is
You have him on the bench.
$1,000,000%.
Who's on their bench? So Liam Martin's on your bench?
No, we're gonna do lock them bench.
Lock.
No, I'm talking about because are you picking Liam Martin? Liam Martin's still in your team, right?
Liam Martin's in my team. either I think Fanua Blake's making way for Bunt.
All right, let's get into the bench.
So
Let's get into
Lock,
lock.
Pregame Cam Murray.
Yeah, we don't even have to talk
Yeah.
about it. To be
Cam
honest.
Murray, we know.
So 14 for me, Kula. And then I've got Barnett, Yale, Olakawatu. And I need to have a float. One
Appy?
more person. Yeah, Appy. That's my bench.
So you got So you had Appy 14. Yeah, like as in,
whatever
like-
numbers are, yeah.
Yeah, but as in like that because that's how I look at it. Always look at the 14, right? Who's that? So Kohler,
Yeah.
Barnett,
Who else I say? Schmole.
Schmole.
Yeah.
Is it 5
Yeah.
man?
It's a 5-man.
Six
Yeah.
man.
6-man bench.
You can
Yeah,
only
so
use
as well.
5.
6-man.
Yep.
You can use 4.
4. Okay.
And Yo as
6-man, you can use 4.
Okay. Vic.
Strange, Liam Martin, Barnett, Yo, Coruscant.
You started, Joe.
No,
Yeah, you did
You did.
no.
in your props.
did.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Start again. Yeah, sorry. Strange, Martin, Barnett, Coruscant, Bostock, and Stefano.
Shit.
We've got similar players. You just arranged them differently.
Yeah. Well, I'm going Appy, 100%. Schmole. I'm not starting Schmole. He's going to be on the bench.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, the names are blurring out to me now. So
I've got-
Appy,
I've got names here for you to go off.
Appy, Schmole. Yeah, I'm not picking
I was
ASB.
bored at home and typed this list. I was like, let me just type this list up.
Appy, Schmole. Fuck, are you going Radley? You're
He's
giving
out
him
of
the
my
X.
team, yeah.
He's someone that might be there as well. Like the fact because he's been there first 2 games.
You'll be there. I think you'll be there.
Yeah.
So I'm going Appy, Schmole. I'm going Terrell May. I'm going. Fuck, it sounds biased, but I'm going Matty Burton just because I think he can cover everywhere. If he can play centre, he can
He
play
can.
fucking 6. Play.
He can pay, lock.
It's either him or Strange, to be honest. But I'd pick him. I'd pick Burton just for his kicking game. I think if shit happens, you can go there. What do I got? One more.
Yeah. My team's fucked if one of the halves goes out.
There you go, say team.
Yeah,
That's what
my
I'm
team's
That's what
I
I'm saying.
realize my team's fucked if one of the halves go down, bro. If Moses is running, pulls a kick and just does this, oh, boy, I don't know how to reshuffle.
Fuck, you know,
Probably,
I would have
it
picked.
would have to be Brayley into 6 or 7 and Happy comes on.
Look, I would have picked my last man. Would have fucking probably been Sitilitsa for no.
Poor
Can
guy.
he get picked or not?
Shout
bro?
out to him.
Hey, honestly, how fucking good would he be in Origin City?
8 weeks as well.
Bruh. Anyway, but yeah, that's our teams,
with
boys. That's our Origin talk. Quickly, should Matty Johns and Joey Johns take over next year? Just that 1 year before Ivan Cleary dominates for 15 years.
It could happen.
I think it
I'm
should
not-
happen.
It could happen. I'm not ruling it out. It could happen.
You reckon? I think Joey doesn't want to do it.
They
I
might
think
maybe.
for all the chat Joey has about Origin, I think he has to step into the box.
But what about? I'm gonna throw this. This is
Go on.
this is out of left.
Go
What
on.
about Des Hasler.
Honestly,
I don't mind
I'm
that.
here for Desi.
I don't mind it, cuz.
Because
What
Desi is the
I need
type
the
of coach.
emphysema. I need it.
Des Hasler.
I don't mind it.
Desi,
Why
like, I
not?
know I hate all coaches, but I think Desi for me is one of those, give him what he needs and he'll always excel.
Because and it's just get the selection right, and
he'll
anyone
G
can
you
coach.
up. He'll
But that's
G
what it
you
is.
up. He'll G you up.
It's getting into the minds of your players.
And they're not
That's what
doing
it
that
is.
enough.
It's
bro.
communicating, and it's literally.
Desi was coaching recently too as well, so we can't
He knows the game.
hit him with that.
Yeah,
thing
I
that
mean,
we're
look,
gonna
he's
get.
had a year off, but I think someone like that, you don't need to be flash. You don't need to be amazing. You just need to get to your players.
The
You
biggest
need to
example
be able to
is
convey your message.
the biggest example was game 1 last year. Michael Maguire was that last year when we had
2024.
2 years ago.
Madge.
Michael Maguire, Madge down with like it was like what did we play like almost like
Bro.
50 minutes, 60 minutes of
He
down a
tilted.
man.
He in those he had,
like
he had
72
Billy Slater.
minutes.
He had Billy. I've never seen Billy Slater on tour
Rattled.
like that in my life.
Yeah,
He rattled him that entire series.
fucking crazy, bro. Wallah.
Hell, well, we're not grubs.
I honestly like the way he made. But forget all that shit, Vic.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the way the players. You can tell from the players because the way they reacted.
No,
they
of course,
looked
of course. It's
that
instilling.
performance was so proud.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
Like, fuck, I love you boys, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dug in for us.
It's instilling. Yeah, it's what it is. It's
And
instilling.
Queensland were like next day woken up like, oh, we won, like the way we won game 1. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, anything else, boys, to speak about before we move on? We've spoken about Origin for about an hour now, so
Yeah.
I think the viewers will be very happy about that, and the Queenslanders will probably be even happier.
Yeah.
But we glazed them for the first like 40 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
Dustin Thurston.
Fucking Queenslander, bro.
Where's your Queensland spirit now, Thurston?
Oh, we actually like. I was actually with Freddie. And JC and some of the
We were
boys were
saying that
there.
shit.
We were there after we watched the Socceroos beat Turkey, and we all actually screamed it. Hey, Thurston! Where's the Queensland spirit now? Because we're playing the Titans as well, so it's actually quite fitting.
Boys, let's move on straight to the Knights and Dragons game, 22-20. I didn't watch this game properly, but I did see Valentine Holmes make his multi, right? He cashed in, lad. How do you feel? How do you feel as a Dragons fan watching your players cash in multis? Allegedly, right? I'm just allegedly.
Yeah.
Look, man, it's tough, but I think for me, first and foremost, after Shane got sacked, I said I'm not going to try to be too overly emotional over results for the rest of this season.
You've done a good job so far. I'm proud of you.
And the way I looked at it was like, I asked myself, what did I want from this season at that point? And for me, it was nice and simple. Get as many minutes as you can into the young boys. Get them playing footy. If we win, we win. If we lose and we get beat, it's just a lesson. It is what it is, right? I can't sit here and be frustrated. Now, obviously, there's the fan side of me. That's the logical, non-emotional.
That's in the 80 minutes
not
and
the
an
heart,
hour
right?
after the game.
That's outside of the game on Wednesday when I've looked at the team sheet and gone, I like that. Like, let's go with that. Watching the game.
Different story.
And actually watching that, it is frustrating, man. It is very, very frustrating because I feel like with how Newcastle played, we did enough to win that game.
Yeah, they clocked off apparently.
I feel like we did enough to win that game. We scored more tries. Flanagan literally grasped. We were one catch ball from winning the game. So it is frustrating. I think the thing that's really frustrating from Valentine Holmes is that every aspect of his performance. Every aspect of Valentine Holmes' performance for the last, let's call it since the back end of last season, he's been just below par on every single aspect. Whether it's goal kicking, whether it's his tackles, whether it's his attacking contributions, every single thing that you can point to has really been lacking. And you can see that's a player that lacks confidence, and that's someone that needs to be out of the firing line. Now, when I look at the squad, I start to now think and go, well, with someone like Val Holmes, does it really hurt to give him a couple of weeks off? Or give him a week off?
Give him 2 weeks off,
Get some more kids to get more minutes in. And again, if I saw a kid get skinned, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to be too frustrated about this, but I remember Valentine Holmes literally getting selected for Origin. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before.
It was last year, I think.
And we were saying this guy is going to get skinned, and the guy went perfect with his boot. He went perfect with his boot for Queensland. And I was sitting there, I'm like, I'll watch him kick for the Dragons. He doesn't kick this good.
I remember you said that.
Right, I was like, bro, he does not kick this good for us. And it's things like that make you really frustrated. Because you can lose games on kicks, you can miss kicks, but bro, like, most of us, respectfully, I know we don't play competitive, but most of us make that kick.
Mate, this has been a theme for the Dragons since Lomax was kicking. Where I remember Issa telling me, like, bro, if we just got our kicks in, we'll fucking be above you on the table. Me arguing for the boys, you know?
It's funny enough that our games are starting in terms of competitiveness. We compete. In terms of competitiveness, you can see probably over the last sort of month, the more Dayton's had the team, the closer games have been. But we're missing players in clutch moments. And I think that's an issue you can't fix this season. It is what it is. All you can do is hope that having someone like a Drinkwater in the team, having someone like a Metcalf in the team, having Keon in the team, that it gives us a different dimension in attack. And we get to a place where even Phil Sami, when he comes in, he comes and does something right.
Very handy pickup.
Right?
He's
Very handy
good
pickup.
You,
I love that. I love that signing.
That's all you can do in terms of from what we do going forward. And I think it's very easy to stay measured now because for us, our future actually looks optimistic, right? And to move away from the negatives of Val and his kicking, Flanagan dropping the ball over, that forward pack, man, like, it's just, we've been banging on as Dragons stands, like, just get minutes in them. And I think this is why I was frustrated. My biggest points with, and you know, I was very get Shane out. And I wasn't get Shane out because I think it's the magic spoon to make the team better. I was get Shane out because we are losing too much in the regard of, we've got a lot of talent, and you've got people like Loco who are heading in transfer requests. I'm like, mate, I've seen DeBellin leave our club, and I know you'll probably have more affection with DeBellin now, seeing how he plays, right? But for me, it was like I saw DeBellin leave, and I couldn't understand that because we brought Josh Curry, and Josh Kerr wasn't playing under Flanagan. I'm like, that move makes no sense to me. I'd rather have had DeBellin at the club, someone that's played rep football, to be there to guide that young pack and say to them, look, this is what, as a Dragons junior, this is what we expect from you at the club, and this is how you get to that level. For me, that was a really frustrating move. I was then looking at Shane and looking at things like Laurie was playing a lot of minutes, Gula was playing a lot of minutes, you know, and it wasn't for me, it's like they're broken apart though for these young people. And we've got halves and young players not wanting to be part of the culture, and our way out of the shit that we've been in, I was like, we're not going to sign our way out of it. We need a blend. I guess we have to a certain degree. Well, let's see if that plays out that way, right? But we needed a blend of young talent coming through to get us out, because forwards was always an issue for us for a long, long time. And I said we need to go splash money on a forward. We need to get forwards in the team, but you can't replace your whole forward pack by paying money. You can't splash enough money to replace your forward pack.
You have to raise them at
You have to breathe something in at some stage, and that was my issue with Shane. There's not enough forward thinking in the way you're managing this squad, and that was the reason why I was like, I've seen enough, and I want the straw to be gone. So, understanding that's my outlook on the team. All I've wanted from this moment, and this is where I think Dean's done well in my opinion, maybe not from a results perspective, but it's just he's hit the metrics of just give the boys confidence, let them play, and even if he's not the person to take the team on to the next phase on the next stage, he's doing the right thing. Just let them play and let them figure their things out. That's all you need to do. Like we've got a really good crop of talent there. And when you have someone like Keon that comes in there and goes, boys, jump on my back, let's rock and roll. I think we're set for a good future, and it's very easy to stomach the results now because it looks like there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a case of and when I say light at the end of the tunnel, I don't think we'll be this. We're not terrible anymore. I think there were points when we were terrible.
Yeah,
us versus Parramatta, Eels game 3, us versus Cowboys, that was a horrid watch. I don't think we're that bad anymore, but it feels like
you can see the signs.
There's a bit of a trajectory somewhere. It looks like we've got somewhat of a plan. Whether the plan will pay off in the long term or it'll come off, it is what it is. But it's now just a time for patience. I can't sit here and get angry and lose it and say this, that, or change this, change that.
100%.
I've gotten what I needed as a fan. I'm seeing what I need to see as a fan. Things aren't always going to go right every week. And look, if we can pick a couple of wins up during the process, that's great. As a reminder, man, I know it's probably setting the bar really low, but the Knights pumped us the last time we versed them. They literally pumped us.
Mosey had 18 tries,
pumped us in that game. And it was a much closer game this time around. And I don't want to be that person that goes, we got a little bit closer to them. But it's little signs of improvement, you know?
Honestly, Fletcher Sharp as well is someone
highly rated. Should we have him on the bench?
He's
Fuck, man, what you do? Bench picks all day?
He's a future Origin player, though.
100%.
He's a future Origin player. I love him. His versatility as well. Can play anywhere in the back line. He's someone worth
having a go at.
Having in the black book.
Yeah.
100%. He'll be in the conversation for sure next year.
I think we should bleed him in slowly. Don't fucking put him in pressure like Dylan Lucas straight away in the team.
But let's talk about Newcastle just very, very quickly here.
I love them.
They're a team who score points, but then they're sort of fading games. Like when we played them, as well, they started well, like they did against the Dragons.
They just fucking
and they sort of just faded off. And in both situations against Parramatta and the Dragons, they were quite unlucky. I was quite fortunate, to not lose those games, particularly with Val Holmes missing the conversion, hitting the post, and again, in that Flanagan situation as well, I thought the criticism was quite harsh there. Being off balance, trying to juggle the ball.
Is what it is.
Yeah, he can never catch a break.
Very harsh.
Anything that happens his way, he's going to cop it.
It was harsh. It was a little bit harsh. I saw people sort of going at him there. In that instance, I think it was quite harsh. But Dragons overall building, they showed a lot of heart on Friday night, and I think they're moving in the right direction. I did a post actually the other week. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the Dragons?
I did rate that.
Or would you rather be the Bulldogs right now? Or would you rather be the Eels?
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Or the Tigers.
I reckon I'd rather be the Eels or the Dragons. The Tigers.
Yeah, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because you haven't got your coach yet. You get me? Like you have a coach, but you don't know if he's your coach. We got our guy. We got everything set, and it's like
you were here, and you somehow brought it here.
No, but it's not even about that because we could have declined anyway. We had to do more things to make the team even better because those 2 years. But that's it. We got our guy, and he's fucking stubborn. Right, and unless he gets kicked off that fucking post, nothing else is gonna change, and that's the problem. You get me? Yous are all right now. Dean, is it Dean Young? Is his name Dean Young? Or?
Yeah, we don't know yet. It's not
Ben
confirmed,
Holmes.
I think
Holmes is gonna be.
Yeah.
No, I think it's
a
gonna
mixed
be Ben.
review, bro. You speak to one
whoever it
an
is,
insider. Oh, it's Dean. Dean's 100%.
Say whoever it is, he's gonna be on the chopping block straight away. Like not chopping block, but as in like they'll give him time, but
I think
As soon as he gets comfortable, people will start turning on him, cuz. Even
have
if he
to.
get, fuck it up.
You know me, man. You know me.
100%.
Sorry, you might
Oh,
not have
bro.
heard my opinion about this, but with coaches, I'm always astounded because I watch a lot of APL. I'm astounded that we don't have the same coaching mentality as
You know, in the Premier League, cuz.
as
But
in, like,
APL
why is it more cutthroat?
Yeah, in the APL, you're not great. You lose 7 games in a row, you're gone.
Yeah,
He
you're
doesn't
finished,
even
you're
get
finished.
to 7 games. He gets to like 3,
Bro,
4
Pep
games.
Guardiola. Pep Guardiola, after like 15 years of
With the
domination,
treble.
But there's a big reason why.
he went through like a 3-4 thing stump. Oh, is it Pep out? Pep out?
But
It's
there's a
like,
big,
go
the
to
big
the-
reason why, but that's all sort of circulates around money. Money is a big reason as to why these teams can afford to flick coaches,
And
pay
go
them out,
next,
and
go
move on.
next, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas these clubs are a little bit smaller. They're relying on their leagues club revenue. You know, are they generating enough money to be able to sort of flick someone, pay them out early,
They're
etc.,
saying to me,
etc.
more people need to get the pokies. That's what I'm
we don't condone that shit here.
But yeah, so exactly right. So it's one of those things. That's why probably. If I want to be an actual official answer, it's
Yeah.
probably it. But I understand
Yeah.
the premise.
It's
I understand what you're trying to say,
like
but
you-
100%.
Your
I
top
understand.
Hayden went from on the chopping block to signing
extension.
To your extension.
Like for me, that blows my mind. I'm like,
Baldy, the Rolex. He give up a Rolexes now. Loves the Rolexes.
You love the Rolex on
He
his
loves
wrist.
I love the Rolexes on his
like
wrist.
that's where I'm just coming from with that. It blows my mind. Like,
Yeah, we're in place. We got Mr. Stubborn. We can't think.
But one thing as well, I think it might be quite difficult for the Dragons to lure Ben Hornby back, because I think Ben Hornby's got the South job when Wayne Bennett finishes up. I think his contract finishes up at the end of next year. So that's one to keep an eye on, because I think Ben Hornby's done his.
He's done his hard yards.
I think he's done his apprenticeship, and I think Wayne Bennett wouldn't do him dirty like that. I think it's
He's
ready
was
to go for
Christian
him.
was Christian Wolf under Bennett?
Yes, he was at the Dolphins.
He's doing a good job.
But
bro.
that was a succession plan from day one at the Dolphins. They
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Wayne Bennett 2 years, Christian Wolf after those 2
That's
years.
why I'm just asking. Like, is it that one of these? Because what happened in the Knights when he left us, he just went. But that was our fault. So
Yeah,
boys, let's get straight into the next game.
One
Yeah.
more name possibly to throw in for Dragons coach Ben Teo left the Broncos.
Nah,
there's no relation there.
zero.
So sorry to shut you down, but like it's.
A possible name to throw out there.
I
Brad
know,
Arthur.
but
Well,
yeah,
he's-
Brad Arthur
he's
before.
yeah. I mean, he's got a bit of reputation.
There's Hasler.
It's a good reputation, Ben Teo. So I think I can maybe somewhat understand why he's sort of been brought
Well,
up.
we don't make appointments
Um,
like that. Is probably what I'm trying to say to you. Like
We need
it's-
football heritage.
Like yeah, that's a not left.
But the
wing.
Dragons only go. They sort of stick to Dragons players.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Players.
trying to say.
Football heritage.
And that's. I think it's. I mean,
I
it's
think
hurt
dumb,
years in the
I
long
think it's
term.
dumb, I think it's
But I
dumb.
mean, you never know.
I'm make it the best person with the job, man. If it's a Dragons person, fair credit. Fair
Yeah.
If your
play,
team
give
is
it to 'em.
missing Dragons' identity, then you. So I
I
understand.
don't believe in that, man. No, that whole nostalgia crap.
Oh no,
Sorry.
I think it applies to them.
Nah, honestly, I don't like to be biased. I don't want to say it, but I think
It applies to the Bulldogs.
it's a wallah.
It applies to some clubs though.
It's a Bulldogs thing, bro. Wallah.
Yeah,
and
but
even
bro-
like a Broncos, it's a.
yeah.
You need to have a.
Madge, New
Yeah,
South
but
Wales
fuck,
through
Madge
through
is
singing
tough.
BB.
Madge is exactly like a Bronco, but
He's a pure winner.
he's a fucking winner, cuz.
He's a winner. He
wants to be the top.
yeah.
Like that's how it is.
Well,
Bulldogs
might as
want to
well
be
get
hard.
Golden Talus back in then, bro. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, there you go, boys. Anyway, let's get through to the games quickly. Tigers, Dolphins. The Dolphins are just on a run, cuz
I love
they're
them.
on a run. We just spoke about Christian Wolf, how good he's going, and
Do you think it's him that's coaching the team that like that, or is that the players at his disposal?
No,
like,
no,
this
no.
is
It's Christian Wolf.
think
Christian
it's
Wolf, like we said, was in that setup under Wayne Bennett as well for 2 years. So I think.
But Wayne wasn't this attacking, or
No, no, no.
correct me, or
no,
correct me
no,
if
no,
I'm wrong.
No. It's more the fact that they're familiar with him, right? So Christian Wolf's been there from day dot, right?
Yeah.
So they know what to expect from him. He knows what to expect from his players.
it all makes
And I
sense.
think it's sort of all come to fruition now after, sort
No,
of
but I think even Bennett
after
started
4
this-
years now.
Bennett sort of started this, and then now they're like it's 3-4 years now. They're
Yeah,
comfortable.
they're
now,
in the,
bro.
exactly right. They're all comfortable.
Katoa's grown now.
There hasn't been.
Nicarima's like
Yeah.
fucking. Everyone has
He's off
that.
contract too. That's the scary.
Yeah,
thing.
he's weighing up his options as well.
We're gonna sign him.
He's weighing up his options, but I love that's actually
Yeah, he's saying he has options.
that's
Yeah,
one of my
nah.
favorite combinations. Izzy Katoa.
He's not leaving, cuz he's staying at the
and
Dolphins.
Nick
I'll
They've
look-
Karima.
already signed
Kevin
his
Karima.
replacement.
Who?
I forgot his name, but they've signed his replacement.
Oh,
signed him
the
up.
Raiders guy that got homesick. Yeah.
George Williams.
George Williams.
They did sign him as
They
well.
did,
Yeah,
yeah?
they've signed him for
Well,
next
what the
year.
fuck? He's gonna come back anyway. Nicarima, keep him in the
But
bench.
then the Dolphins, they literally go to your face. They tell you, pick your poison. How do you want to concede?
Literally, bro.
How do you want to concede?
I want to concede on the edges.
You want to concede on
Okay.
the edge? Do you want to concede on the wing? Do you want to
Aerial.
concede through our second rowers? Do you want to concede up the middle? How do you want to concede?
They're so good, bro.
You want to concede to our halves, bro.
Yeah, how do you want to? That play with the Bulldogs.
Salah didn't play, by the way.
That play, that sort of that swing around play that they did against the Bulldogs was just magic. I love that play.
Yeah.
That
Of
was
course you did.
no. It's not about the Bulldogs, but like I'm saying,
Watching them.
the way Kurrajong Nikarima swung around and Izzy Katoa went short to Kurrajong Nikarima was pinpoint.
I used to hate
They've
them, bro.
also like ironed out of their games those shitty starts we're having at
Yes.
the start of the year.
That was the start of the year.
Remember
They're
the
just
start of
fun
the
to
year,
watch.
you'd be watching this Dolphins team, you'd be like, oh
Just
my
turn it off.
days, how did they win last week? And then second half, boom,
40 points.
come points on.
Let me-
Now it's more gradual with the way they put points on.
Let me
Huh?
throw something as well.
That's what against, like, Cowboys, mate, it was like 12-10, I think, going into half time, and the second half, Dolphins just put them.
Yeah, but they were shit, Joe. Like they were not conceding heaps of points. Like there were a lot of errors in their games. Their discipline was through the like. And then I remember was it a game against you? I think it was a game against you.
We were playing good
I
at the
remember
start.
watching the Dolphins. I was like, you guys are actually gonna win this game.
Yeah.
And second half, they just came and went, nah, sit down, little
So,
boy.
yeah, bro.
Sit down.
Preston got sin bin, and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, they do start pretty rough, but because it's the Broncos started rough and won a fucking premiership, cause you know what I mean. So like I
That
think
was an
there's
anomaly. The more I look back on it,
it was it's crazy. And this is what I was saying. Like you just gotta be good when it matters, lad. You know what I mean? That's why game 3 Suncorp 15th last minute, cause you just be good, lad. It's not hard.
And as good as the Dolphins are in attack, they are low key
Underrated
up
on
there.
defense.
up their defense. They actually, if you look at it now, from what I can see here, they've conceded 285 points. I think that has them, I think, if I'm doing quick sort of over,
So can we compare it to the Bulldogs?
they're probably, I think, a top 4 or top 5 defense as well in the league.
So if we how much have the Bulldogs conceded? 1,000?
So the Dogs have conceded 342 points. They've conceded
That's not too
285.
That's not bad.
Well, the last couple of weeks,
60 odd points.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last couple of weeks have been.
And five out of their last 7 games, they've conceded less than 13 points. The Dolphins.
Wow. And
So
this-
take away
and
the
this mo-
Tigers, take away the Tigers game and the Raiders game, and that Raiders game as well is obviously that Origin period game.
In this
Yeah.
era, that's very impressive.
5 of the last 7 conceding less than 13.
Especially the tries these guys are scoring, bro.
Like I
And-
said, pick your poison.
Yeah.
How do you want to concede?
No,
they
you're
literally,
100%
they literally, that's what they literally tell their opponents.
What went wrong for the Tigers in this game?
They lost Jock Madden. They lost
Do
Jock
you think
Madden.
that was there like a sin bin that should have been there, or someone should have been penalised for it?
Or there was,
okay. Jock Madden obviously got concussed. He was out. Patrick Herbert did his shoulder. That was already an unfair matchup having Herbert up against Herbie Farnworth. That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so there was a lot of
was-
injuries,
yeah.
but they did good to stick it out for 22 points.
I mean, look, they hung around. They hung around
Yeah,
the
that's what I
Tigers. But then the Dolphins, just
The last 15 minutes,
as you do, they just absolutely relentless.
Smoke
And that's, look, they deserve, and a lot of people made this prediction as well at the start of the year. They said Dolphins top 4. At the start of the year, it looked quite grim.
straight out, yeah.
But they're on a run right now.
They just got to keep it up.
People
man.
are saying Dolphins grand final. I think
Nah,
that's a bit of a big call.
It's a stretch.
But hey, but let's
But one
let's,
sec, yeah, let's if they go
let's,
toe to
let's
toe
call
with
it for what it
Penrith,
is. Yeah,
right, in
let's
the
call
grand
it exactly
final.
right. Well, they did go toe to toe, but that was in Darwin.
But
the humidity was
Vic-
obviously through the roof.
Imagine
Golden
Penrith
Point,
don't make a grand final, right? Let's say it could happen.
It can
Penrith
happen, of
get
course
knocked
can.
out. Dolphins have to verse. Fucking, I don't know who would they.
They can play. They can play the Roosters. They can
Even
play
if it's the
the
Panthers,
Warriors.
even if it's the Panthers, I think they can beat anyone today.
They're so
Dolphins?
fast.
Yeah,
They're so
they can beat
fast.
them.
100%. If the Bulldogs can beat the Penrith Panthers,
They're one
with
of the,
that attack, honestly,
they're one of the beneficiaries, of course. Obviously,
Of the new game,
the
which
exactly the
changes.
new game right now and the speed of the
Fast.
game. They're
everyone's
just so
in their
fast.
team, bro. Shout out to Bunty. Just quickly before we move on. Fred's not here to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Bunty, it was great to see you play. To see you play some rugby league, bro. And I know Fred was your biggest
Rugby
fan
leg.
on the sidelines there.
Running off the back fence.
Running off the back fence. Boys, Titans and Penrith. This was a good game.
Oh.
19-18.
I love Kenny, bro.
Kenny's fucking fun to watch. And that, let me talk to you about that jersey before we get into anything.
Sexy.
That is a fucking sexy kid. Like, to the point where I might want to have one with Kenny's name at the back. Freaky shit. Like,
you want the Curtis Moran on the back.
Curtis Moran, that's my boy, bro. How good is Curtis Moran?
Let's have player names on the back all the time.
I know, they don't do it.
English Super League style
They don't do it,
is it's the best. Let's do it.
But I think they should
Let's
do it.
do
I think,
it.
you know what? I actually think they'll pull the plug next year and they'll do it.
Let's do
Nah,
it.
They won't do it.
No. TV
Think,
rights. this,
think,
that.
think,
New era.
think of the revenue you can generate.
I agree. Do you know what pisses
We
me
always
off?
say this, yeah.
I don't know if this gets to you as much as it gets to me, but I hate like when a player's been out for like 6 weeks or something.
Like Nico Hines and
Right,
Bailey, they went
right.
22, 23.
Yeah, that touches me on the wrong.
The thing is about the problem is with rugby league, your position is aligned to your number.
Yeah, I get it.
So that's why that's the reason why it sucks. But think
Like
of the
Tawala
revenue.
and Kiraz, weren't they like 5-2 in the
Bro.
play center?
Think of the revenue.
Brother, guess what? Our 5'8" was fucking number 4, cuz.
Yeah, dude, it burns.
Yeah,
It burns me.
but-
It burns me.
This
But
is what
think,
Guardiola
but
shit.
think of the revenue, but think of the revenue the
know,
NRL will
I-
generate. NFL, NBA
I
from
agree.
player jerseys.
But
Look
why
at these
haven't they
names.
done it? Why haven't they
Alex
done it?
Caruso. You got an Alex Caruso jersey here. He plays for the Thunder now. Play for the Lakers. You know what I mean? Jude Bellingham, Dortmund.
I got a Ganache.
Yeah, exactly right. LeBron James,
Bruno G. Like, he doesn't
Bruno
play for
G.
Newcastle anymore. He plays for Man City now. Gotta swing him on his line. Yeah, cuz.
so
yeah,
so
good
I
idea.
think let's. I mean, who knows? That could potentially float up as well with the new TV
Winston
rights.
Neville's been like campaigning this for years.
It
cuz.
needs to happen. It needs to happen.
For Vegas, I'm got a Kurra jersey at home.
It needs to happen, and I think it'll attract even more people into the game, and you can rock your jersey even more with
It's
more
cool.
pride, more
Imagine,
passion.
Like we walk around in, like you're in an Arsenal kit now, right?
Yeah.
Like, fucking walk around with a vintage Barca jersey.
I
Yeah.
just realised that's a Premier League winning jersey. I don't know why they didn't hit me.
Well, this
Those
is the 20. I was in Europe in 2023, so this is the 2023-24 kit.
It's not the Premier League winning jersey.
I thought he got
It's
the
not,
gold.
but I mean, it makes sense, right? Nice and gold and a gold badge.
Nah, don't do that to us, bro.
No,
We're Arsenal
won't-
haters.
we won't- we
I reckon
won't.
he's the only Arsenal fan I wouldn't hate, to be honest. The rest are very bad.
Everyone says that actually. Everyone
They're
says
very
everyone,
bad,
everyone
cuz.
says you're actually like a reasonable Arsenal supporter.
Martinelli was better than Mane, apparently.
So
Anyway,
I'll take. Oh,
That's what
no.
I was saying,
No,
cuz.
no, unfortunately. Not, no.
Zane Harrison, boys, quick word on him.
Can I quickly say? You're saying Zane Harrison. I'm gonna go for all of them. Aaron Mahal.
Go on.
Cooper Bai. All these boys, I'm actually so excited for them.
Sad to see Kurra buy that bad head.
Yeah, I know, but just in terms of their future, it looks so bright. Jaden Campbell finally playing at 5'8". Finally, Jaden Campbell
Consistently.
is an out-and-out 6. And finally, he's got a Batman that can actually work with him and they can complement each other. Finally.
And he's got an X factor
Yes.
that holds the
I-
one jersey.
Honestly, like the Titans, like look out. Look
Exciting
out.
prospects.
I'm excited for them. Josh Hannay was someone that was Parramatta that was considering as well. But obviously we chose Rolls. I don't regret that, of course. And then they've also brought in as well Scott Sattler, proven winner.
Yeah.
So
And Matty Johns got involved with the
yeah,
club.
Matty
They
Johns
bought-
as well,
became
Gordon
owner.
Tallis. You got these guys in there. So
Todd Carney
They-
is coaching the Hubs, I think.
they're building a real legitimate culture there, and I think that they're moving away from that stigma that came with the Gold Coast.
Holiday club.
The holiday club, the lifestyle. I mean, look, I understand it's a bit of a bargaining chip, and look, the Gold Coast itself is beautiful in terms of a lifestyle and having a life there. But when you're going there, I think you can tell now that Josh Hannay, Scott Sattler, all these guys there are instilling something there, and they're telling them, footy. This is you're coming to the Gold Coast. You come to play footy.
Yeah, you're not coming to hang out.
You're not coming to hang out. You're not
pick up a
coming.
check.
You're not going to. What's that street called again?
Cavo Avenue.
Cavo Avenue. Oh
That's
my
just
gosh.
not party. That's everything. That's
Oh
like
my
fucking,
gosh,
everyone
Cavo
walks for
Avenue,
that
mate.
strip.
When I was like 19, goodness gracious me. But yeah, so you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm really excited for them, and yeah, Aaron Mahal is like one of my like
I think
favorite
they-
young guns coming through. He's
I think
a
they should
freak.
wear that jersey everywhere as well. Because that jersey
Hey.
with the flair of that team, it
But-
fucking makes sense.
But I know there was no clear and no yo, but how much?
it doesn't matter. They can still
I
win.
know
bro.
how much grit and how much heart did they play with the Titans?
A lot.
They-
A lot.
Exactly right. And the way they started the game, you thought Penrith was going to score 50.
Yeah.
They looked
You're like-
bad. They looked bad. They missed their assignments early, but then they came back.
And they didn't have Tino as well, bro.
Yeah, exactly. No, Tino
is
as well.
massive,
Exactly
big
right.
leader
It's
for them.
huge. It's massive. So I think it shows you what Hannay's building there. I've always actually liked Josh Hannay, and he's someone as well that's had a very, very, I guess, extensive apprenticeship, and definitely deserved the head coaching role. And I think you're going to see the Titans the next 12 to 18 months really excel.
On the ascendancy.
Yeah, and You just want to see him back in the. I mean, they were in the finals, I think, in 2021 or 2021. That one, against the Roosters. So yeah, exactly right. Who was it?
I'll never forget that.
It was Herbert. I think maybe it was Herbert or Filthy Phil, or someone like that. It was just
I will never forget that, bro.
Was it Fafita? Was it Fafita?
No, it was.
It was one of them. It was like, because I think the last time they made the finals before that was like 2009, and we slapped them.
Matt Rogers, was that Matt Rogers?
I don't know. Parramatta beat them like 29 to 2.
They've been around for a long time, huh?
We built it
2008.
2007.
So next year's their 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
What?
So-
I can't wait to see that jersey. That's gonna be. a good
Yeah, I
jersey.
think it's about bloody time that things take a turn for the better there, and I'm excited for them.
Very exciting stuff.
What I've liked is the fact they've retained everyone. Tino's till 2030.
Yeah, remember when they re-signed Tina and like the first 3 games he played, he's like, I was messaging you boys like, this cunt regrets it. Should have accepted that pub from Blondie's. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly right.
I was like, and now like, I think, bro, he wants to be a part of something that he's created. And Tino, like, when he looks back and if he's got the team into the top 8 and he just looks back, he can be.
Well, it's
very
the figures
proud.
that are part of the club now as well, but you got
Yeah.
guys like Matty John's in there that is sort of in the building.
They've taken a serious approach.
Yeah,
to the
it's
next
exactly
step.
right. There's no nonsense as well.
You summed it up very, very
Yeah.
well anyway. But yeah, man, I think even Penrith without those players, it's still hard to fucking.
Oh, it's a blip.
Quality in that team.
And
It's
Zane
a
Harrison, bro,
Oh, freak,
good finish.
freak,
All 3 tries came off from him.
Off him.
freak.
Got the game.
Straight away got the
Super
contract.
young
The
talent.
contract got pulled out straight away. T. It's one of those ones, bro.
He's
Don't
a
want to play in the World Cup.
I stand
boys.
by that.
Let's
He's a
move
freak.
on to the next game. If we don't have anything to say about the Penrith Panthers and the Titans game, the Bulldogs and the Manly game. Right.
Yeah, good game. Let's move on to the next
Yeah,
game.
honestly.
So we've got the Cowboys
Warriors,
and
Cowboys.
One thing I actually said this in my video as well.
We're actually not
but-
going to move on. We have to
Okay, we actually are.
take it.
Because I've got one gripe here that actually it grinds my gears.
Let's
It
go.
grinds my gears.
Let's go.
But let's go into the game first.
All right. First
Because
and foremost.
I think we want to sort of go in because what I'm going to talk about is sort of towards the end of the game.
All right.
And game management.
First and foremost, I think it was a low quality game. Like it was like errors, like everything T said about certain players made sense. We'll get into it.
What did I say?
We'll get into it. I'll tell you. When you know, you know. Man, it was just a very low quality game. A lot of errors, and like a lot of forced errors from both teams. Both teams did well to force errors, but the quality of the game wasn't really great. I was at the game. I actually enjoyed it a lot because it was very back and forth, very low scoring. But yeah, I think if you take away, I think Jason Saab at one point, I thought he was playing for the Bulldogs. To be honest,
You reckon?
yeah. I know he was.
He's improved though.
Honestly,
Over the season. This season under 4 he's
you know,
improved.
my mum taught me if you don't have anything good to say, don't say.
No, I'm actually someone I've observed.
I watched
him
Will
closely.
Warbrick. I watched Will Warbrick yesterday, and I was like,
Of course, I mean, it's a different class. Don't get
you
me
know
wrong.
what I mean?
But I mean, Jason Saab, from where he's come from, someone who was, I guess.
There's no hate to Jason Saab.
Yeah, no.
Freak,
Of course. No,
athlete.
exactly right. But someone I think you could maybe sort of see that maybe wasn't afraid to sort of get down and dirty. He's putting in the hard yards now. He's making big tackles.
I think I think he can be so much more aggressive.
His work rate in effort areas, but I think for me, I've significantly improved.
Improved, yeah.
Particularly under foreign.
The try that Garrick scored over Rinakama, I think Jason Saab could have scored like another 4 in that game, right? And man, credit to the Bulldogs because we beat Parramatta in that ugliest way possible. We got the bye. You had to get the next points because if you actually want to go, I don't think they make top 8, to be honest. But if you actually want to go on that top 8 charge,
Gotta get wins.
You got to fucking get wins under
Gotta
your belt,
wins.
no matter how, where, what.
This is a wins and losses league.
Wins a lot, 100%. I think Tommy Turbo looked very good, to be honest. Especially watching him live, watching in front of me. I think he was fucking smart as well. The one-on-one strips, the things like that. But I don't know what the fuck this coach is doing, lad. Like, I know all week we spoke about, or Fred spoke about Big Schmolle, you know what I mean? The G40. Please don't damage us. Please don't score a hat-trick. Score 1 and 2, but don't score 5 and 6. I think Seraldo, if the game plan was to put Kurrajong at 6 for that reason, to keep him and Burton close with each other to close that, I think it's a genius move. I tip my hat off. You got it right. But I promise you, if he's going to keep playing Kurrajong at 6...
Gosh, no. No chance.
It was awful.
It
It wasn't a good display. And I'm hearing people... And I love Crichton, and fucking know if he won the game.
Yeah, he did.
coulda
He won the game.
He could have won the game from anywhere.
He led from the front.
If he played lock, he would have won the game for us.
He did what a leader needed to do in that game.
I don't
100%.
like that. And listen, his kicking game wasn't bad either.
It was okay. I mean, it was finding some height and a lot of his kicks.
For a centre, I think it was pretty impressive, to be honest.
It was okay.
But if I'm being real, like, if it's just for one game, I fucking know. I like a coach that can do shit like this, and he got the result, so he won. But if this is going to be a long-term thing, which, Vic, I promise you, I think it's going to be a long-term thing in his head now.
There's no chance in hell.
I promise you, that's
there's
what
no chance in hell. If it happens, I will.
He'll do it. And it's only gonna hurt Crichton. Because Crichton needs to be fucking running the ball.
You cannot have an elite centre playing 5'8", and you cannot have a 5'8" who's capable of playing centre, but playing centre.
I think Burton...
I was shocked when it happened.
Burton didn't play the game. He felt like he didn't play the game.
I mean...
He took hard carries, he did that shit, but...
I mean, look, if it's for that one game, to get the win over the line, if it was a strategic move...
Good on ya.
If it was a tactical move, and you can maybe justify it, okay.
You don't see it as a tactical move. You know where I'm going with this.
But I'm not... I will stay out of this.
No. Honestly, heck no. Long-term, heck no. I don't care what anyone says, heck no. And I think a lot of people will agree with me. There's no chance on earth. And Mr. David Riccio now, probably on NRL 360 tomorrow, is going to sit here and say, I'm a genius. I said Stephen Crichton needs to play 5'8".
He's been fucking saying it for 8 months, cuz.
Do you know why I think this is a long-term plan? For one reason and one reason. There's many reasons, but this is one of the reasons, right? When CRITTA got signed for this club, the talk of the town was, are they bringing him in to play fullback, or are they bringing him in to play as a centre? Right. Initially, I can't. Please correct me because I don't know.
Because of the money, but that was
because I don't know which way it went. Whether Tracy signed before.
It was around 8:20, 8:30. The contract.
Tracy
Crichton
signed
signed way after.
I don't know who signed first.
No,
right?
Crichton signed first.
Yeah.
Right. So because of
2023, and then we signed.
they came in at the same time though.
Yeah.
Right. But before he signed, the talk was CRITTA was coming to play fullback. Right.
Because of the money.
Because of the money, but I also think for some reason, somewhere, there's no. This is just tinfoil hat.
But you have to get him across as well, but so you're paying.
Right?
You're paying. I guess a premium
But you
price.
pay that
But
he's
he's an elite player.
But you paid that money for elite players. Like if
He's an elite player.
If Happy Farnworth was coming to your club and it was 900 grand, and any of his
No,
complaining,
that's cheap.
chance.
That's cheap. That's cheap
that's
for
my
Herbie.
point. But
Herbie's $1 million player now.
But with
Minimum.
CRITTA, it was like, oh, 820 is steep. You can't be paying that much for a centre.
No.
Whereas it wasn't really. So my thought process is because he was supposed to come in and play in a ball playing position. I have a feeling that this is serious. This is one of those things where a coach finds something, it's worked, and he's just gone.
I know.
I also
It didn't fucking work.
Again, with no evidence, I'm one of those people that I feel like other dogs, Matt Burnham's the easiest scapegoat. He has been consistent, will be, and he's always a guy that gets the short end of the stick when shit's going bad in terms of the halves aren't working. Why don't we move Matt? Oh, this isn't working. We should move Matt.
respect
Oh,
him.
we need to do this. And Matt always gets the short end of the stick, and I feel.
Matt is quote-unquote more versatile, so we can move him around more than we can.
Which is why I don't see why, if he's done this one, coaches don't do shit for one game. Cause it was Manly. Like, not to disrespect
of
Manly,
course.
but if you did this against the Panthers,
but
if you did this against the Panthers, I'd absolutely understand. And I'm not even having a crack at Manly. It was just one of those things that they did. And you can say it was to cover or Schmoller, but these guys cracked enough for me to go.
Let's be honest. Manly scored more tries.
It didn't fucking work.
Fogarty hit the post twice and missed a field goal from 15 metres out.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to the next point when we get there.
Vic, it didn't fucking work, right? If you make shifts in your spine, sorry, Vic, if you make shifts in your spine, you're doing it because your attack is dog shit. Right? You're doing it because fucking we need points.
And what do you think he's going to think? Well, we're better defensively. I know the way he thinks. He's going to go, we're better defensively.
But you've always been a good defensive team. You've always been a good defensive team, though.
It's only this year when your fucking players that are not very confused as to why they have to make all these tackles. And
why am I playing 5'8" then?
and like, bro, it's the same thing, right?
Because when you grind, it's always your game's always grinding as well. Majority of games are grinding, so you always.
We never blow out anyone. When have we ever fucking been the team?
But it's more like you're into always your defensive rhythm. Your defensive rhythm, but is always there when you're grinding in games.
100%.
I just no.
There was a lot of
sorry to cut you off, bro.
No, that's right. I'm sorry to cut you off. There was a lot of miracles in that game that got us the win. A lot. Like we had to have so much go away.
A lot went away.
You say, when is he going to take accountability?
Never.
And
never,
given
never.
this is what we say about this coach, I think if he can't, for the last couple of weeks, has been talking about margins, refereeing decisions, us being in the game and just falling short.
What I mean, you get them getting 6 again and being a problem.
Absolutely.
Bro,
if this is
make that
his
make
thought
sense.
process, there is no way he's gonna sit there and go, "This CRITTA thing was not the best thing since sliced bread."
Or he's going to say it's the master plan and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. But look,
We've been working on it. How many
Do
times
it.
this season have we been murmuring? How many times have we been in the group chat? We're like, "Oh yeah, CRITTA's training 5'8". Oh, CRITTA's been training. Even at the start of the season, how many times did you guys say things to me like, "CRITTA's training"? I heard CRITTA's training 5'8". This is not. It's happened now, but I don't think it's by chance.
Okay, we were hearing rumors of this start of 2024. We were hearing it. No, 2025. Sorry, against the Titans at Belmore when Burden went down. CRITTA played 5'8" for the back end of the first half.
he did.
Telling ya, it's not by chance.
I don't
It's
like
this
it.
design.
I
I'm not
understand.
saying it works,
It's
but
not,
I
it-
just
it-
said
it's,
It
it's
doesn't
not.
work.
It's not going
It
to work.
doesn't fucking
It's not.
work.
I'm
they
here
got the
for
win.
it.
They got the win. Yeah, of course. If you're not a Bulldogs fan, you're sitting here laughing because you know long term it's not going to work. As much as I love the guy,
Bro,
and the guy is one of the best players in the game.
This is how much of a good player he is. He got fucking played in a position he's never played in. He's not really a six.
No, he's not. He's not.
And
a
he
six.
actually done a decent job, right?
Yeah.
I don't like decent. I don't want fucking
No,
decent
no. You
anymore.
need.
I need the guy that you paid the big money for.
Yeah.
And I need the other guy that has a boot which fucking has saved you for 3-4 years to play in the halves
That was.
and play
he's not
properly.
even allowed to kick it anymore.
And I need the bloke that fucking we signed that was a mentor, an assistant coach to the grand final Melbourne Storm winning fucking Cooper Cronk, Billy Slater, Cameron Smith team. Oh, Adam O'Brien. This is all Adam O'Brien, cuz. Like, it's fucking round 77. You still can't attack. We've had the ball for fucking 80%.
Well, the
What
fact.
the fuck, cuz?
Well, the fact.
Do something.
But can I be honest? What's the fact that CRITTA's playing 5'8" right now? I mean, look.
That screams desperation.
No, yeah, exactly right. Thank you very
I-
much.
I-
You're literally clutching at straws, and I hate to say it, but you're literally clutching at straws, which shouldn't be the case because you've got a 6 there. If you've got 7,
rounds into the game.
if you've got 7s there, or just stick to what you're doing now.
The problem is our team has everything except for a hooker. Our team has everything. Like I'm talking about the
Well,
younger grades and
you
first
signed
grade.
one, but I'm not big on Lustig personally, to be honest.
Well, it hasn't even confirmed
For someone, it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed yet.
Nah,
Well, there you go. Well, for someone that's played 60 games over 6-7 years, it's essentially a French
Honestly,
player.
bro,
And after 1 or 2
It's
games,
gonna feel like I signed Cameron Smith after watching Bailey Haywood at 9.
yeah,
And I love Bailey Haywood.
Bailey
because
Haywood's not a 9, but
He's
and
not a 9.
he's been put into this spot, I think, reluctantly.
Come at 6.
He's a 6-7.
I think he'll ask for a release end of the year.
Bailey.
I think he'll be like, I want to get out of here, man.
Un-
You're not gonna play
nah,
me in my
not without
position.
an option.
Hayward loves the club. He just hates these playing at night.
He hates it. He hates it.
He fucking
You can
hates
tell.
life, cuz he
It's a
knows.
lot more responsibility. Like it's just.
But it's the thing is, like, bro, like through the grades, your entire life you're playing 5'8", you're playing in the half.
Cuz you know, I understand if I had an injury crisis or something, I'll say.
Yeah,
He gives a
But
fuck.
you're trying
Like,
to
the only time Kurrajong should play 6 is if you have an injury crisis that bad that you think that it literally like you can't not do anything about
But
that.
it's like-
or if you have a one game plan, just one.
But it's like, why are you trying so hard to be a genius, dude? You've got the formula there,
It's
you've
all
got the
there.
play, you've got the squad there. Just
Can you
play
imagine
him in
Jason
those
Rolls had
positions.
this in front of him?
Honestly,
Wallah, honestly, top
Jason-
4,
Jason-
top 6 easy.
yeah.
Eyes closed.
I'm not just saying that because I'm a Parramatta fan. I'm
No,
not even
I
kidding.
think he's a better coach.
Jason Ryles, first and foremost, you see what he does with his players as well. You can see Parramatta, it's all effort areas, and if we're not playing well, the effort's still there. The effort's still there, right? And sometimes we do that quality, but it's not because a lack of trying, you know. It's sometimes because of just lacking quality. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and they'll learn that as they go.
Exactly right. When
They'll
you're
pick that up.
getting first
But we
reps,
have the quality, cuz.
exactly right. You have
Like
quality.
we're actually
you
very
got
lucky.
experience as well.
We're actually lucky that we said Bronson Jerry, you're not playing this week.
I could not. Yeah, I've had honestly.
Sherry, we dropped Sherry, bro.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
if we
just
no, I think
makes no
Another,
sense.
another scapegoat, bro.
no, I think if we played him, we would have lost, cuz.
No, he's another scapegoat.
I don't
in my
think. I
opinion.
don't think
I feel
defensively
sorry for him.
fucking we would have contained anything that happened that side.
I feel sorry for Bronson Sherry. I feel sorry for him because I think he's another one as well. Why?
For one game, I think it's
But why are
fine.
you continuing to put your players in this position? Why?
He should have nipped that in the bud. But go on, sorry.
You're going. Yeah, but it's just the fact that, I mean, I just don't understand how you continue to put your players into in this position.
Was there any
And
explanation
then
why they
and then
played?
you sit there and say it's all dandy and fine, and then you got a bloke there on Channel 9 who doesn't get any questions directed to him, doesn't
properly.
answer anything at all,
Yeah.
and
Just
it's
starts
like
going off at the media.
yeah. So Bronson Sherry for me, honestly, is just I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for a lot of these players and what they're getting put through right now because they're just getting put through the ringer for absolutely no
Bad
reason.
man management.
No, it is.
Terrible.
You can tell, but you can tell.
I think it's hard to bat for a coach when you see him doing that to one of your boys. And I've always said this, right? Like I look at it from an employee-employer relationship, right? Because at the end of the day, I look at these football teams as being their employees and your employer, right?
Yeah.
And I look at your boss as being maybe first line of management, right? Before you get to the club, et cetera, et cetera. And I know if I was working in a team, right, and we come together, we all go through the same pains, the same troubles. There'd be nothing more worse than like, Sui, you're my boy. VC, you're my boy, right? We get along, right? I'm not playing, but you know, I'm happy you boys are playing. We're all winning, right? And then you boys come up to me, yo, T, like, what's happening? Like, I'm like, bro, you see me, man. I'm coming to training on time. Like, I'm
trying hard.
I'm trying, boys. Like, what do you want me to do?
I think they're confused.
And then you go, oh, you know what? VC, you go, I want to go talk. I want to go talk to Zero, right?
Yeah.
Guys, talk. He like nothing comes in. I go talk to him. I'm like, it's just not happening. Eventually, you see it waiting down on me, and you go, bro, like one of our boys, like he's putting it in, and like just look at him, like he's just shit, like it's just hurting him, and then you start
100%.
going, is that fair? And then you see that happening to other boys, right? You two are all good, and then I'll come up to you, like, Reed, what's going on, bro? Like, well, man, you're not happy.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Sui.
Like,
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think in your heart of hearts that these players, or you think that Serraldo's lost the playing group?
Fuck yeah, I said this 6 weeks ago. 100%, bro. Because the moment you down tools, the moment you don't care about what's going to happen, it's either you're trying to get your coach out of you or you just don't want to listen to him anymore. Or option 3, you're that lost that you don't know what the fuck to do anymore. There's no solution.
Well, there's a 5-year extension. He's got a 5-year extension as well now.
I
So
think
what?
he's lost certain players. I don't think he's lost all players.
I agree. Because you can't tell me
And that's where the disconnect in the team is.
you can't tell me on Saturday night there weren't certain plays where the boys look they wanted to play.
No, they want to play, cuz at the end of the day,
You're playing for
you're
your
a fucking
brothers.
player.
You're playing for your brothers.
You're a player. You have pride.
You're playing for
But
your
like T said, if someone's if T's getting mistreated and we're all at the same company, I'm gonna speak up. And after I speak up and I don't get like I'm getting
No
lied
change.
to.
Or solution.
I'm
Or
getting
solution.
lied to. Like you're lying to me now, bro. Like fair enough.
Oh, you see me come even to work earlier, like an hour earlier. Now
Yeah.
I'm staying an hour later.
Like
and
I know
nothing's
that you have an
changed.
agenda now. I
Yeah.
know that you don't want, no matter what. If this bloke fucking came up to you and said to you,
Like give him some
I
leeway.
I cured cancer, you still won't give him anything. So that's what I think it is, cuz is the guy is not being fair, and I can smell it through his attitude. I don't. He's
No, you can tell in the press conference, man. It's just very, it's very arrogant. It's very smug, very
We've
cute.
watched the best Premier League managers of all time do the most smartest press conferences ever. Jurgen Klopp was talking about the fucking weather and the pitch.
Because he's a winner, but
No, but he's talking
He's
about the
action.
weather. He's deflecting, right? But brother, we don't want you to deflect.
But he also had
We're not
accountability at
criticizing
times.
players, huh?
There was times Klopp would come out and just be like, "It's not good enough."
He would come out and say, "We didn't fuck." Like there was one time I remember in the press conference they asked him, "Do you think you'll be able to turn it around?" Right? You asked that to fucking Serraldo.
There's no issues.
You know what he would say? We're working hard. The boys are working hard. Right? You know what Klopp said, bro? He drank water. He's like, "Yep," and he walked off. He didn't fucking give you an explanation. He just said, "Yep," and the man he's a serious person. Cause I don't know what Serraldo. I don't know what to believe anymore. He sits on Mansel's podcast and he's like, "Yeah, look, no, we spoke to Reed and we gave him like the reason, but you didn't give Reed the reason. Reed doesn't know why he didn't play anymore. You get me?
Political answer.
It's very PR trained, very cause listen, like, I don't like it. I think it's rubbish. The Bulldogs are a family club. That's why we all go and support. And just to see people mistreated is not nice. And Burden is the next one. He's probably not going to stay anymore. I believe him.
they've indirectly given him an ultimatum.
Yeah, like and
Like I said,
listen,
he's a scapegoat.
and listen, I don't mind that. Like I don't mind.
Yeah, which is the
that,
business. The
but
business of the game.
You
It's
got
not
to
the
make
game.
sure that your replacement is fucking either
But this is the
the
thing.
same
I
or
don't-
better.
Or the replacement is Lockie
They've
Galvin.
made too many
Lockie
errors.
Galvin's wearing 6.
They've made too many mistakes though in terms of recruitment for me to actually trust and back the decisions
But I
that
don't
they're
trust them
making.
anyway.
Right? I get that, right? But like on the hooker call, you can't tell me, you can't sit here 18 weeks into the season and tell me that they got the Reed Money decision right.
Okay,
You can't sit here and
I'll
tell me
explain-
that
I'll
they got
explain
the
the Reed
Toby
Money
Sexton.
one.
You can't sit here and tell me they got the Toby Sexton thing right. You can't sit here and tell me they got the Leo Thompson thing right. You can't tell me they've gotten the switching CRITTA sides thing right.
No
You
chance.
can't sit here and tell me that they've gotten the management of Burton right, the management of Sherry right.
Preston.
You can't tell me that they've got their winger selections week in, week out right. I can name so
Yeah,
many
there's
things.
the winger combinations been about, I think, about 10.
Like you can't sit here and
About 10
convince
this
me.
year.
Like
There's so much
and it
things
gets
to
a
you that I
point
don't
where
trust
you go,
anymore.
Where you go, okay, that's fine. You want to move Burton on, that's fine. And normally I would back you as a club until I see a reason not to. But now I have the reason not to back you, where I actually need reasons to back you.
And this is why the fans were going crazy, and everyone's like, "Oh, why he's going crazy? Relax." It's because, bro, I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust them, wallah. Like, again, Klopp. Klopp could tell me the sky is pink. I'll say, yeah, fucking oath it is. You know why, bro? Because he's delivered his word, and
So
I
if you
trust
run
him.
through that wall, mate, we're gonna see gold. No
Yeah,
worries.
no worries, cuz. Wallah, head first.
You can.
But
You can afford.
Ronaldo-
You can afford to.
And
You know,
like
be
with
choice
the
with your
bank,
words when you're
this
proven.
your credit in the bank is you made top 4, bro. All right, good on you, cuz. But I'm a fan. In the end of the day, I watched my team win the Premiership in 04. I was wise enough and old enough to see it.
Lucky you.
Yeah, and I know the players that played for the fucking club. I know who they are and I know what they represent. Nah, not really being honest with me now. I don't trust you, cuz. So this is why I would, if the coach was good, I would always back him. You know me.
Yep.
I would back him. I'd say he's good. 1, 2, 3. And the last thing I want to say is if Preston doesn't get re-signed or he doesn't get offered something of good substance, yeah,
That'll-
if you
that'll
don't
set
give
off-
him
that'll set
something
off the
he's worth,
fans.
huh?
That'll set off the fans completely.
I'm gonna fucking set off everything. I'm gonna go crazy
I think
because
the fans are going to blow
that's
up
when
about that.
that's you've told me I'm a gronk. You told me I'm a piece of shit. You said I'm a piece of shit again, and you said I'm a gronk. They've done all that to me already, right? Wallah. They've said this, they've said that.
Dear Bulldogs member.
Literally, the Bulldogs member 86 whatever 125, right?
The Gronk.
You're a gronk. You're a piece of shit.
The Gronk.
You're a hayawan. Right? You're a kalb.
Number.
Right?
What
Right?
about member
All
number?
good. All
Member
good.
number.
Yeah, number. All good. You've given me all those 4, and I've said here, I got copped on the chin. No worries,
$4.99 a year, thank you.
Yeah. Right? No. Right? I've copped it all on the chin. But that Preston thing is spitting on my face. Now we're having a fist fight, lad. Now you're getting hooked. Now enough's enough. Because I can't handle it anymore. It's not fair. And because players come and go.
That needs
See?
that.
Players
he's-
come and they
It's what
go.
they symbolise,
But it's the symbolization. It's
He needs to be locked up. There's
brother,
there's no other words.
Brother,
There's
I
nothing
will
else.
take the cap. I love Kurrajong. But in 2 years, that captain's armband is going to Preston, to me.
Yeah, future
me,
Origin player as well.
Fucking oath. Future
Origin.
Australia, future Origin.
Everything.
And Perth Bears. Or whoever gets their hands on him. I think fucking Melbourne. I think someone like that is gonna go for him straight out. Like I think they're gonna tell him it. But
So
come,
do you,
come and win a ring, lad.
is the word that they can't afford him? Is that what?
If I talk, I get in trouble.
Look, let's just say money talks and the money isn't talking right now.
Yeah, like the money and the respect is what's not talking right now. You enter a room, you want to be respected, right? And that's all I'd say on that. But yeah, man, look, if you're not, this is just reports. We're just going off reports, right? Alleged, right? You know what I mean? So once things happen, but I'm telling you, if it doesn't happen, you know where I'm gonna be.
It's gonna set off a
Yeah,
lot of
we're gonna
people.
set up the lawyers.
You think we're bad now? Wait till if Preston goes to another club.
We know that it's gonna be bad.
I mean, look, Tumanor's done a job, bro. Like,
Cause I know, but
And
it's not
Paul
about
Bloggs-
that. It's not
sorry,
about
Jamie,
that.
but I know, but-
Shout out to Tubes
but-
player. Fucking
no,
sad.
but this is like a blue chip player. This is a
Yeah.
blue chipper. Like, this
Like
is a blue
Burton,
chipper.
even Burton's a
10
big one to leave.
10
Franchise player, baby.
It's a franchise blue chip.
Franchise player, baby. You know what I
10-year
mean?
player that's, you know,
yeah.
just gonna.
And especially to us, the Sue in particular, bro. Near dear to our hearts, bro.
Yeah, he's my mate, cuz. He came to fucking Heckenberg, hanged out with us in the backyard. Come on, cuz. You serious? I told
what
him,
is this,
I'm the one that made sure the boys got him manush. He's paying Bill for 2 years. They never ate one manush here.
You're joking.
Yeah, fucking.
Season with us.
Hey, it was like,
No,
you
it
had
was his second
Marush, he's
season.
like, what's that?
2023, bro.
How long?
It was in the tank,
How long
cuz.
was he at the Bulldogs? How long was he at the Bulldogs and hadn't tried a manouche?
1 year.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Bro.
He joined the clubs end of 2023. Sorry.
Yeah, I told him. Kiraz, you got to do better.
So who at the club? Which one of the
I think it was
boys?
Kiraz.
Cuz, brother.
And I think Burton likes a lahme.
Because the first thing you should be
Cuz
doing.
you're not going to get that in Perth. Cuz come stay in the area.
Hard. Surely.
Anyway, boys, just quickly, if you have anything else to say on this game, I just want to give a big shout out to Connor Tracy. It was very good. And I,
Most romanted by a Bulldog ever.
yeah, and
Yeah. I've got one more thing to
if you,
say.
did you count Luke Patton's ones sideways or? You're too young for that one. And Kiraz, bro, just a absolute
Warrior.
soldier, man.
Another warrior as well.
That
Limping the whole game. He was
that
literally
guy,
limping
that
the
guy's
whole
affecting
game.
him. So that's like Pedri when Pedri played like 800 games in a row, and then everyone's like, give him a rest, brother, please. That's what it is.
Declan Rice, same thing.
Declan Rice, same thing. I think he's just a fucking machine, and
He
wallah,
is.
nothing makes me more prouder than seeing someone play like that for my team, and he's Lebo too.
We've
So.
said about 60 players, future Origin players, but he's not the one.
Nah, I think he's up there, bro. Wallah.
Future Origin player.
If you had to tell me one player in my club who will play Origin next few years, it's Preston and Kurrajong.
Yeah,
They're the two for
yeah.
the future.
Yep, lock him in.
Not Crichton?
Yeah, oh, I mean, he's already there.
He's already there.
Mitchie, you got you there, Mitchie.
But I got one more thing to say.
Yeah, let's go.
This is grinding my gears. I did a post about it as well, and I think a lot of people will agree with me.
That was the last note, so you're going good.
I just don't understand how you're in a tight game, right? You're in a field goal situation, and you're not better prepared to execute. You're a professional team. You're like you practice, and like you prepare for your set plays. Why are you not doing the same thing for your field goals? Why was Jamal Fogarty lined up 6-7 meters behind the hooker? Why was he not 12 to 15 meters behind, like where Tommy Turbo was in that? I got a screenshot of it. Why was he not there? Or there's just so many ways to work around getting a field goal off. You know, in your heart of hearts, everyone knows, bro, they are fucking coming at you with fucking spears, bro. Head first with their spears. They jam it right in your heart. Bro, prepare accordingly. Set up plays to at least deceive or know that you're going to get the play off. So, for example,
DCE.
Yeah, DCE. Well, or in that situation there, right? If you got the play, if you saw that screenshot that I've got, you've got Tommy Turbo standing where he was, and have him or Brooks parallel to him to whoever you got to line the shot.
Defense.
Exactly right, to confuse the defense, because at speed it's very hard to change direction as well.
100%.
So it's imperative for a hooker. You got to throw a bullet pass. Your job as a hooker, you got to be able to throw those bullet passes at long distance.
The seven's got to be ready, bro.
Hit Tommy Turbo's chest, hit the receiver's chest, pop it on, bang.
It's gone. You remember last year who Jamal Fogarty played for?
Canberra Raiders.
Canberra Raiders. Do you remember where Canberra Raiders were on the ladder?
First.
Right? So
I can tell you a story as well
So
about
favourites, right?
the final against
do you
Brisbane
remember who
Broncos.
they played against the Broncos?
Missed the kick.
And this is the reason probably why the Broncos won the grand final. Because that,
Yeah.
not the reason, but to fucking get through that game, which wasn't an easy game for him, I think...
Unfortunately,
I
he's
think
not- yeah.
what I remember...
No,
maybe
I'll tell you
I'm
what happened.
Tell me.
So he missed the kick. I think for him to go up either 16 or 18, whichever one it was.
So that's my point. Brisbane were crawling back
Yeah,
in.
they were gone. Brisbane, I thought that was it. That was game.
Kovic says run like a length of the field and you think they'll get
Yeah, all that stuff. So Brisbane kicked the ball off. That's set. That first set after points, Tamale loses the ball.
It's game over.
That was the beginning of the end for the Canberra Raiders in that season.
It's a gene. And him and Nico Hines, they have this genetic.
Unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it is unfortunate.
And this is why I think Jamal Fogarty would have been the perfect signing for the Bulldogs. And I'm not trolling, because he wouldn't have to do this clutch stuff. You get me? He would just literally have to do his fucking job. And at Manly, I don't know who else you're gonna look at and clutch it up. Imagine he in the finals.
Look, Jamal Fogarty,
Brooks,
in his own right, is a very, very hard worker.
Unbelievable player.
Fundamentals, his kicking game is actually quite tip top.
Some people don't have it in him.
Yeah, he's a very, very smart footballer, but
He doesn't have it in him.
when push comes to shove, brother, how clutch are ya?
Yep.
Are you clutch?
Yep.
Are you fucking clutch, brother? If you're not clutch,
JT in the final.
yeah.
Jonathan Thurston in that
When
grand final.
Adam Dewey screams at Renault, are you clutch, brother?
Yeah,
Are you
are you clutch, brother?
Are you clutch? And then Renault misses. Are you clutch? How clutch are you?
These are the things, cuz that I think-
500 Renault, 1,000, whatever it was. How
He didn't even
clutch are
crack
ya?
a smile, did he?
No, Reynolds was like, it was dead straight, and then Dewey's just screaming at him, how clutch are you?
And they're
How
mates,
clutch
so
are ya?"
he could laugh at it.
Yeah, they're boys.
But that's the thing, man. I don't think he has it in him, and I think that shit like that will haunt him, bro, as a fucking halfback. If he's not in a team where he can be the second guy for those moments, and that's what I always say,
Well,
bro. Fred said this, like, we mainly signed Fogarty for fucking
3
cheap.
years.
3 years on 550 or 650 or something.
Sixes or seven,
650,
sixes,
fucking
maybe sevens.
Very cheap, right?
It's
and
a
then,
good deal.
And then you're looking at, like, if he comes to the Bulldogs, you got Burton that can kick a field goal, Stephen Crichton that can kick a field
Less
goal.
pressure on him.
It's fucking less pressure, you know what I mean? So,
And he can still have his elite kicking game. He can
Yeah.
still boot it. From our 20,
He's got a good kick name as well.
Good.
So yeah, look. This. I think what I was trying to say is more, I guess, him, but more, I guess, in a general scope as well as that, like, even the what's he call it pass, the way Egan passed it to Murray Martin where William Kennedy dropped it, he lofted it. It was like a slow loft pass, gave Will Kennedy all the time in the world to get there and block it.
Literally, not block it, strip it.
So like it's like the NFL when you're setting up for a field goal. You get those 3 points. You got your field goal unit. You got your long snapper. You've got your holder, and you got your kicker.
Yeah, it's all set up.
It's all set up.
Yeah.
Like it should. I just don't think it should be overly difficult to set up and knowing.
That's not just
It's
mainly
in-game situation.
It's so prevalent in the whole league, though, except for like 1 or 2
crazy.
elite teams. How many times? For me, I find it astonishing that we have a game where we have golden point as a deciding factor for games, but golden point usually gets into second half. That blows my mind, and I think that's more to do with teams not being able to set up field goals.
Yeah. And look, we have to acknowledge, and you'll agree, fatigue, pressure, in-game situation. But
I think
that's
the removal of
where you get paid the big
blockers.
dollar.
Yeah, I was going to say the removal of blockers. I think played a big part because other teams used to be able to get away with. He can stand where he stood, right?
Yeah.
But you chuck a front row there. Now the defense has to run around that front row.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
You can put the blockers there. Just stand. Just do not move. Do not move.
Yeah, just
Stand where you are, brother. Do not move.
Yeah,
If they run into you, they run into you.
And I watched the same thing with Nick Hines, bro, at Accor Stadium against the Bulldogs. We fucking won that game from that. I remember. He had all the opportunity in the world, wallah.
Yeah.
And I just knew from watching Origin when Hines played as a centre.
Yeah.
Fuck, those were bad times. What the fuck was wrong with us? Right?
It's just, how
I just
clutch are
knew,
you?
whatever position he played, I'm just like, yeah. They don't. Some players, they just don't have it in them, cuz. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Just a big shout out last one to Harry Hayes, bro. Great effort. Literally, you don't make that tackle, the game's done, bro.
What a tackle.
What a tackle.
What
Great
a
stuff.
tackle.
And back then, made another tackle on the Kawatu.
Yeah, what a tackle.
WAHS Cowboys, boys, this was fucking fun, bro.
This was fun.
Chansey, Nickel Klokstad.
Bang,
Scored,
bang.
how much did he score? Like 9? 4. Okay, sorry.
Scored 4.
I was exaggerating
1,
these
2,
numbers.
3, 4.
Bro, that stadium, is that their new stadium? Can you
Christchurch.
educate me on this,
It's
please?
their new stadium in Christchurch.
In Christchurch.
So yes, so
it's
it
not
is.
it's not their home ground.
So what it is, yeah. So what it is, apparently, I mean, for what I understood, it could be like a little low-key, sneaky showcase to the NRL for the 20th NRL team, which what
New Zealand
our friend Isaac Issa
Yes.
spoke about earlier this week, or was it late last week? There's been a big push, or there's talks about a New Zealand
Expansion for another team.
a second New Zealand team coming in. That stadium was beautiful. How good was it?
Oh,
Boutique,
honestly.
fantastic. It looked so good.
Even
it
Sean Johnson and
it
they
felt
were
like-
all there. They were like recording things on
felt
the
like you were in Europe.
Bro,
It
honestly.
felt like an English or like a
Yes.
English or British.
Just
type
very
stadium.
closed in.
Yeah, very closed in.
Beautiful.
Dome roof. Oh,
Yeah, it looks fantastic. So Isaac sort of spoke about that in one of his posts, and them being a New Zealand team or 20th or second New Zealand team being a 20th
I
team.
think they deserve a second team, especially the way
Absolutely.
they've been very consistent, bro. These past couple
Absolutely.
years.
But the farm that the nursery they have there in New Zealand,
Crazy. Huh?
you can take a pick at whoever you want. You've got rugby union boys, you've got rugby league boys. There's a big crop of players that so
And they're talented.
but look at the Warriors now. Honestly, I love Dimitri Vaimunga, Stowers Smith,
Wade Egan.
Wade Egan.
What the
Wade Egan is an Aussie boy, but I mean still. But
Yeah.
Leka Halasema, how can we not forget about
what a
Leka
player.
Halasema, Leka Lareka,
What's his name? Late. Did you say his name already?
Ali Leitawa.
Wow, bro, he's a
Leitawa.
destruction. That
Yeah,
bro.
he's a destroyer. No, thank you. Good bring up as well.
So they're bringing up their boys in
Jacob Laban, I'll take at Parramatta tomorrow. He's a freak.
Is that the bold guy? The
No, that's Stowers Smith. That's Stowers Smith.
Because everyone needs a bold prop. Hey, wallah, Hazelton.
Sam
Give me
Rapira.
Hazelton.
What about
cuz.
Warriors back in the day? Sam Rapira. Oh,
They had a mad team, bro. They had some boys in there.
Simon Mannering was. Simon Mannering was bold.
Yeah, we asked
Shout out
Bunty.
to Simon.
We asked Bunty about Simon Mannering, and he's like, just no words, just fucking aura. Like everyone.
Mannering?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
all
hard
that.
worker. Everyone knew to work hard when he
I
came.
think
you know what I mean?
SuperCoach and fantasy
Freak.
legend as well. So
But yeah, man, I think they deserve a second team. Great stadium, great result. The Cowboys, anything on them? Did you watch the game too? It was a fucking very good game, bro.
did I say Ben Stowers Smith? I said, so sorry, it's Tanner Stowers Smith.
Tanner Stowers.
Apologies,
Mate,
but
I
I
was,
said Ben.
I was at a concert for
Tanner.
some of these games on Saturday.
Dave,
Yeah, I was at Dave.
that was good.
It was Sunday afternoon game, yeah.
Any good?
Yeah, Dave was good, bro. He was good.
But yeah,
It was, yeah.
another one as well. Shout out to Tupicky. Saying Tupicky is
Fucking fun.
he took. I mean, he was obviously a backup for Shans, and he's just
Taking over his spot.
he's taken his spot.
And Chansey gets back to his first game of the season. Is that his first
No,
game?
it's his first game while he had a neck injury.
No, but
It's
his
his
first starting
seventh game this season.
Why do I feel like he hasn't started since last year, Chansey?
He's been out.
Anyway.
He's been injured over this
4
season.
tries is fucking insane.
Yeah, unbelievable.
His first time he played on the wing.
Yes, as well.
2017. Almost a decade.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
I think he's played everywhere but 7.
But that's where credit goes to Andrew Webster. Andrew Webster is a byproduct of the Ivan Cleary tree. Andrew Webster has got this team humming, and I think everyone
after last year.
everyone can say I reckon everyone will sit here and say the Warriors are their second favorite team. I love watching them, and the fact as well that they made such a big call on Luke Metcalf, and it hasn't impacted them in the slightest. They haven't blinked.
They haven't been.
Tamari Martin has barely played first grade last year. He's come in and he's absolutely killing it. So they're building. It shows you that they're building a legitimate system across the ditch. Our
was
brothers
the
and sisters in
half
New Zealand.
The Haas wearing, like, this game.
Tamara and Chanel.
Chanel, yeah. he
Another one
says-
as well.
Great player.
Chanel Harris Tavita, I can tell you personally, I thought maybe it was probably an average player, probably a journeyman that was going to be a journeyman. But starter last year, my
He's
goodness
picked
me.
it up, man.
My goodness me. Chanel Harris Tavita, he's actually got a very, very good good kicking game as well in terms of when you're sort of in
the back end.
Yeah, in the back end, or when you're sort of in your the red
He's
zone.
got a boot, huh?
His bombs somehow, some reason, seem to be always pinpoint perfect. Either he's catching it himself or one of the back rollers. So
They're big boys.
honestly, it sounds like I'm glazing these guys, but like honestly, like there's just look, it just even Aaron Clark as well, someone that I gave a big shout out to. Aaron Clark, another one as well
Most
that was
improved, I reckon, bro.
Aaron Clark at the Titans as well was okay.
Good that last season.
But my goodness me,
Last year, bro, he was most improved player.
what a wrecker. Look at this forward pack. Jackson Ford, Mitch
Injured, by
Barnett,
the way, Haram.
Laban, Neokore. He's off to the Knights.
Fisher Harris, bro.
Fisher Harris is out as well. So, Vaymunga. Like,
It feels like they don't even lose fish, you know? That's so crazy to say.
that's what I'm saying.
But this is all coaching, bro.
It is coaching. It's
This is
Andrew Webster.
fucking coaching.
He's a
This
big
is
part of
You
this.
know what, boys? We used to have this last year. Next man up mentality, right?
He's a big part of this.
But my coach skips the next man up and gets the man from before that took the man from
Another
after.
person as well is Andrew McFadden. He's the head of the recruitment. Fantastic
Great
job.
job.
And CEO Cameron George as well. Another one of the better administrators in the league.
If you're the Warriors, they don't really need to do that much recruiting because they have so much junior depth. They have
Exactly
all New
right.
Zealand to pick from, bro.
They've got union boys coming
That's
through.
why I think if a second team does come in,
Unbelievable
those
bargaining
two-
chip.
Those two will share that junior.
Oh shit, yeah. The bargaining chip for union players coming through is just the ability to come over, switch codes. I feel like I think it's generally an easier switch as well in terms of codes. But yeah, shout out to honestly, I've
Just
probably
outclassed, really.
I've glazed the Warriors for the last 5
But this
minutes.
is
But
really-
honestly, but like let's call it
They
for what it is.
deserve it, yeah.
They deserve all the accolades.
Otherwise, just outclassed the Cowboys
they
pretty
did.
much.
And look, and another team as well that went toe-to-toe with Penrith. I know Cleary was out, and was out, but
No,
But hey, let's-
that's going to be a nice semi-final matchup if they end up
oh,
around each
can't wait
other.
for that one.
Boys, the Storms and Raiders. This is probably game of the week. First half was probably like insane, bro. That was like
Shootout.
back and forth.
Proper
back and
shootout.
forth. Canberra scored.
I had them all written off at one stage.
Canberra?
Nah, Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah. Well, in the first it was like 16-0, wasn't it?
I thought they were going back to the Melbourne we've seen like earlier in the season.
But they just fucking stepped it up. But that try from the Canberra Raiders, Hudson Young's work effort in that try,
Try of the
just
year, I
the
reckon.
sequence, yeah, that's the try of the year easily.
Kenny's try against the Broncos, that's still up there, bro.
It's up there. Yeah, Kenny's try against the. I mean, that definitely is a contender for try of the year.
There's individual, then there's team. That was a team effort.
That's a team try,
And Canberra
no.
Raiders, no one's better than them at team effort tries.
Off the
Maybe
cuff.
Newcastle Knights, they always have these fucking-
Offloads and just
But yeah, that was great. Some great foot in the first half, but just Melbourne Storms, bro, just they showed their class in there.
Harry Grant.
Harry
They've
Grant,
got to sort out their
fuck me.
kicker. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Who's taking conversions because that was a bit of an issue.
well, Jermaine Isako,
Nah, I mean,
2027.
I'm talking like short term.
This
Yeah,
year,
now okay, yeah.
Nick Meaney's not there,
Meaney.
bro.
But when I'm
Meaney.
seeing Harry Grant hook the thing,
how long's Meaney out for?
Oh, a few more weeks.
Nick Meaney's a competent kicker, but yes.
For me, he's leaving end of the season anyway.
Well, we got
the
Sako.
Jermaine thing is fine, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
short term
Yeah.
because in
No, fair.
finals, those are the type.
That's a
of
great
things that-
pickup for them, man. Fuck me.
We were actually saying, I was saying it at home with my dad and my brother. We were actually watching the game and we're saying, There's no way
Nobody's
Jermaine
got-
Osaka just picked up.
But they
Jermaine
do
Osaka.
lose Warbrick and...
They lose Warbrick, but Warbrick, yes, they did.
Coates will be back.
Warriors.
Coach will be back.
come back. So
Coach will be back.
and Osako, big poison for that one.
But even the
Coach-
Warriors as
but
well. Look at the
Coach
Warriors next year as well.
Coach Stark
Fucking hell.
struggles to stay fit as well.
Warbrick
That's
and
something to
Dallin.
call out.
But he's done his Achilles, didn't he? He done something very bad.
Jeez.
But yeah, man, look, is Ricky Stewart... Like, do we need to have a conversation?
Ricky or Craig?
Look,
Ricky.
I've got Canberra fans, bro. That
They want him gone?
no, it's look.
He's part of the furniture now.
Yeah, he's
really.
part of the furniture. I think Ricky Stewart will be there until he decides he doesn't want to coach
I
anymore.
was gonna say it's a really strange one with Ricky.
They're very loyal. The Raiders are incredibly loyal to their
Like
people.
he's gone, he's left and come back, and it's just
When did he leave?
He left in 20 something.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
gone
at
for a couple
Parramatta in
years.
2012. He coached Parramatta 2012 for one season.
Then he went back?
Went back the next year, I think. We have to check that
How do we
specifically.
I'll check it
They
out.
just
You
transfer
keep
it?
talking, I'll
But I
check
know
it
he's
out.
at
Did
Parramatta.
Parramatta loan him or something?
No, we signed in 1 year the overhead projector saga. We said we're going to sack all you blokes. Remember the overhead projector back in the day in school? Teacher would make us write. Copy.
Right on it, and copy on the thing.
Copy what's on the overhead projector. But yeah, he put fucking a list of names of players that weren't going to be welcome at the club next year. So Ricky Stewart was part of that.
Yes,
but 2012 was at
he-
Parramatta, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've got his coaching tenure right here.
Here we go.
So 06 to 02 to 06.
Roosters, Sharks.
7 to 10, yeah, the Sharks.
That was a bad coaching record, but I think came
Didn't he
last
coach
couple.
the Bulldogs? Or he played for the Bulldogs?
Played for the Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah,
The Eels 2013, and then from
yeah, 2013.
then 2014 onwards, he's at the Raiders.
Okay, so he wasn't
He
he
never-
was
he was never at the
Raiders
Raiders.
before Parramatta.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I was gonna
So
say,
we plucked him from the Shark. We plucked him from the Sharks. I thought, here we go, Parramatta are going to be back.
Up that way.
Yeah, that was a very, very bad period for us. Anyway, but yeah, I think they're ruthlessly loyal. They're one of those clubs that they're all about their people. Particularly Ricky, he does a lot in their community.
Yeah. I don't
and-
blame him, man. He'll probably
and
be
he's-
great for him.
He's the epitome of rugby league.
Yeah, he's on side though as well with a lot of journalists. He's got a lot of good relationships. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing, but he's got good
Knows how
relationships
to play.
with a lot of people in the game, but like a lot of major stakeholders, whether you be an administrator, whether you be a journalist, whether you be a player, he's got a lot of good relationships with the right people. And look, he's well respected and rightly so. I think he's a very, very important figure in our
He
game.
said he's going to have a conversation with his half pairings this week.
Um,
And I think it's very important.
Can I tell you something? But how good did they look when Strange was roaming over to the left?
Exactly what you said when you
It looked good.
When you were on last time, exactly what you said.
It looked
He
good.
should be roaming around.
It looked good. It looked good when he was roaming. He was roaming around with the Colonel, with Sanders. So it was fucking working. Like, and I think it's something you're going to see happen more often this season. And I think, is it too little, too late? Maybe.
Where are they at now? 10 losses or something?
They're 5 wins.
Yeah, they need to fucking...
They're 5 wins. So they need to essentially I think they maybe got a threshold of maybe 1 or 2 losses left.
Yeah, nah, they're not gonna... They won't make it, no chance.
Raiders currently get 5 wins, 10 losses. They have 2 more losses.
You're going to probably afford maybe
2 losses at
max, 2 or 3 more
The
max.
minimum you can get is 12 and
Who are they
12.
playing next week? That's the first one.
This week, I'm pretty sure they've got...
The boy.
They've got the Dragons this week.
Okay, that's actually an interesting
That'll
game.
be a good game.
That's actually a good game.
I
I
think the
agree.
Dragons
What
win
day
this
is it?
game.
That's...
Is it in Canberra?
Yeah, it's like...
Fuck.
Sunday, 2 p.m.
Sunday 2 o'clock,
That's a perfect Raiders game.
bro.
That's when the Dragons don't show up.
That's shootout. That's a
Yeah, they show
shootout.
up for that game at Wollongong.
Yeah,
That
the
time
Brizzy,
slot,
the
yeah.
Brizzy, the Broncos game. I never seen Easter Small that much in my life, bro.
But yeah, so sorry, Sui, but
Yeah.
so yeah, I think low key there's mixed feelings about him overall.
But
People want him out, and there's people that want him there.
they should get Laurie Daly.
He's around the boy.
Yeah, why not?
Get him out before he goes
Mal
away.
Tom Starling, he'll play Tom
Before he goes
Starling.
away.
Oh my god.
He's easy right now.
He'll play
They're
Tom
busy.
Starling at
They're
fullback.
busy. He's still living in Queensland. He's not in Perth. That's for sure.
He's not recruiting nothing, cause
He's not doing anything in Perth at the moment.
You know what they told him? I think they just told him like, listen, we'll do
He's
everything.
collecting, brother.
We'll do everything. Just hang out.
Yeah,
Just
hang
get
out,
fed.
hang
He's
out,
like,
brother.
alright.
Hang out. He's
You're
collecting.
not even coaching, bro. You're just gonna have to do press conferences.
You're working 3 times a week, and that's including game day.
I reckon, yeah, that's...
Anything else to tap on, boys? Quickly, we're
Melbourne
we.
made more talk about Melbourne. Harry Grant got subbed on, and that's when the game flipped on.
Yeah.
Harry Grant is.
There's
Like,
no
when,
words.
when Harry Grant became the captain, I'm like, fucking Craig Bellamy really, really respects this guy. Not respects him more, but he looks at him as more effective for the team than
Actually,
Cam.
being
In that
Tigers
origin
fan.
period, he does that, though. In the origin period, he starts him off the bench.
Yeah, but my thing is, Look how bad they looked without him. They were down 16.
Yeah, of
but
course.
that's
it shows
cool
you.
looking after your assets.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
I agree.
a top 5 player in the game.
I'm saying it's how important his impact is that he made that much of a difference.
Yeah, shit, yeah. I mean, like I said, the guy he can literally stop. He literally stops sometimes. He literally stops and waits for the defense to do something, and then he'll make his move.
Yeah.
Or
so
the defense literally sits there and watches him.
He's so smart, bro.
He's probably the smartest player. He's
That-
probably the
that
smartest player in the league right now.
the way he left Cleary for dead on Wednesday was just Cleary was gone. It's gone
That
way.
left side is deadly, bro.
The Cleary was gone, and then next thing he's turned around, it's like he's gone. He's actually
he's
gone.
dead.
He's
Fuck.
gone.
What's that meme? He's dead. But yeah, man.
Stop.
Yeah, Harry Grant's a freak.
And Sewer, bro. Again, just
So as fuck. I love when he takes his headgear off in the 60th minute. He's got a fucking timer on himself. He's like, listen,
Yeah, he's another one.
I've maxed this aura in this fucking headgear. Now it's time to show you my
Yeah,
head, bro.
unfortunately,
I
can't
got
play.
confused. I thought-
To me, it makes me feel like he's like his mum or something. He's gone. You need to play with the headgear, and during the game,
Yeah,
Sack this, bro. It's like traders on site with the hard hat.
but
The last 6 minutes,
hey,
bro.
this is the biggest travesty though. He can't play Origin. He's a Victorian, born and raised in Victoria,
Oh, he's spewing.
but he's represented Samoa.
They'll do
something.
some claim, no? They'll try.
No. He's born in Victoria.
That's it.
So I mean,
no loopholes.
there's no loopholes around that, bro.
They'll talk to the passport.
And I think
they'll sort
he played all his junior footy as well in Melbourne.
Like one of Melbourne's first ever, like.
Yes,
born
correct.
and bred Victorian juniors.
So Melbourne, that's Melbourne's first junior.
There
guys?
are a few. We looked this up. I think Kelma Talangi is one of the born in Melbourne. There's a few players that have been born in Melbourne, but he is like literally like Melbourne, like through and through.
Melbourne. Yeah, he
like
doesn't get more Melbourne.
Victorian.
who taught him how to do this?
Huh?
Who taught him how to do this?
Do what?
This football.
This
that he
football
plays.
stuff, yeah.
I don't have to slide it out something.
You'd like to think.
Because
You'd like
in
to
Melbourne, who taught him this?
You'd like to think Billy Slater, Cameron
Fucking I
Smith.
reckon Billy was there, bro.
Why is he not jumping in the air and stuff? You know what I mean?
Melbourne went from Slater, Pappenhausen, Sewer. Look at that line of fullbacks.
They know how to
Liero.
Even Cam Munster as well for a little bit there at fullback, and he was still fucking doing a good job there as well.
I would love Melbourne to sign Jason Saab. Boys next.
Oh, bro, they'll turn him into a wall beater. They'll turn him into a wall beater.
Bro, he'll just catch the ball and score
No,
every
he'd kill
week.
it.
Boys, last game before we get into some tips. Roosters and Sharks. I didn't miss anything, right? Yeah, Roosters and Sharks. How do we go with this game?
Typical Sharks
first
game.
things first.
Typical Sharks game.
Typical Sharks game. I don't rate the Sharks at all, but I love. We spoke about this before. I love the Marky Mark versus Ronaldo.
How good was that?
It was
Oh,
fucking phenomenal.
fucking hell, it feels hectic.
Teddy had a broken nose. Even today, I never see Tedesco give anyone shit. But he walked up to Ronaldo. He's like,
He was on
"Fuck
tilt.
you."
He was on. They were on tilt. They
I said,
tilted.
imagine if one bloke can rattle a whole team.
But it shows you the
But it's not
impact of the
Ronaldo.
day.
I don't
It
think it
shows-
was Ronaldo. I think it was like, hey, fuck you.
No,
you know what I mean?
I know, but it's also to a certain degree. I think it's also rattling because had the thing about being like Ronaldo is when it goes well, it goes well. Like you can,
It always goes all against
you
my
can
team.
you can puff your chest out and be like, eat that, right? Whereas when it doesn't go that well, the team literally scores and people are looking for you.
I love that shit, man. We love that shit, man. Enough kissy, love you. Do that when the fucking
Nah,
song goes
He
off.
stood
bro.
up to Toya, he stood up to Marky Mark,
Yeah.
Teddy.
Lindsay, Teddy.
But hey, let's call it for it is. But he got put on most of that game.
Ronaldo got put on hard,
Yeah,
bro.
no, he got
Apparently
put
got
on.
I
Forward
knew it
pass.
was peak. I knew it was peak.
I got
when-
the best
when
out of the
they-
Roosters players, but
was when they had the line break, they threw the ball, he just dropped it cold. I was like,
Yeah.
His head is not here.
I was
Yeah,
like,
he
nah,
was-
I like,
he
it's
was
not
saying
good.
red, he was
I
saying
like, it's
red.
not good. No,
He
it's
was
not
saying-
good.
You know
I was
what?
like,
And, and no one ever gets to him. He always comes out on top.
no,
wallah.
Marky Mark just
No,
won.
no, but I'm talking about before this. He always
But
comes
Mark
out.
didn't
on
react to him, and Mark didn't say
exactly
anything.
right.
Mark
Thank
did
you.
good
Mark said,
things.
"Gee, we need to
And
keep
Mark-
him."
Bro, Mark's just so he's got resting bitch face.
Unanimous decision, Marky Mark.
He's like, oh.
Like
But
he
I mean-
literally Mark scored, and he'll just get up and do these ones
Yeah.
to his teammates.
Okay.
No, it doesn't even acknowledge that man's there, and
then
he's
Ronaldo's like-
literally just gone over the guy, just like.
I can tell you for a fact he wanted to stay.
Marky Mark.
He wanted to stay in rugby league.
But the World Cup was just too much.
Nah, rugby dollars sometimes can
It's
lure you
fucking
away
different, huh?
because it's
That's
a whole
Sunny
different ball. Yeah, I mean, look, you know what? We're not gonna get into this. We're not gonna sit here and hammer rugby union because I've got plenty of time to hammer those
I don't know
blokes.
anything about Union, to be honest. I know there's a lot of money and
That's
players wanna
all
play.
that is.
Players
That's
want
all
to
it
play.
is.
Players want to play World Cup, bro.
It's money.
Yeah.
It's money. That's the bargaining chip. Their domestic game is absolute trash.
What happened to Zach Lomax?
Oh,
Facts.
Western Force.
Who the fuck is Western Force?
Yeah, it's a
Force,
Perth
baby.
rugby union team. Yeah, you watch it on Stan. Or you get all the exposure. You get all the You get all the endorsements. Well, congrats to him. Happy for him, honestly.
Anything else on this? Anything else on this Chook scam, boys?
I mean, look, he can make decisions about his life. It's good, but like about his
I just
career.
realised.
We have a shared love. We have a shared love. That's a
Shared anger.
With your personal
Trying to
life,
hate
no, with his personal life, brother. Honestly, good on him.
His shit goes.
If you're happy with what your decision you made for your missus, honestly,
Of course.
I'm honestly genuinely honestly happy for you. But as
it comes to rugby.
Mate,
when it
none
comes
of
to your
this
playing
is
career,
personal.
brother,
Fuck you. When it comes to
honestly,
football, I'm gonna say.
any person on earth will tell you right now, this is probably like one of the worst
Decisions.
No, worst-
string of decisions.
worst string of decision making that I think I've ever seen out of a player in the modern era.
They can make one or two wrong, but he got every single.
I heard at
one
one
of them
point he
wrong.
wanted to go UFC, and I couldn't stop laughing.
No.
I think
That's
you're
you're trolling now. You're trolling now, bro.
Nah, it wasn't a fucking troll. It was real shit.
Nah, you're trolling.
Trust me in my sauce, bro. Trust my sauce.
No,
Sauce,
but yeah, apparently it was set to make 1.1 million. Oh, look, again, this is all just speculation. But
360 or something else.
no, set to make 1.1 million at the Dragons had he stayed.
Thank
That's
God.
again. I just
See,
reportedly
that's a bad decision from
speculation.
us. He saved us from ourselves.
From what I understand, he was supposed to make.
Sometimes it's your own destiny.
It was supposed to make big dollars at the Dragons had he
That's
stayed.
Ben Hunt money, man.
Had he stayed there, I think this year or last year, whatever it was. And then
a backender.
Crazy shit, bro. Boys,
yeah,
anything
anyway.
to say on this, brother?
how
Sand was very
do
bad.
we segue into Zach Lomax?
Nah,
and
look,
Buckley?
But we gotta
the
finish
game-
quick. We're going like 3 hours now.
Speaking on the game, I think it was just fun like watching it. But I just loved the management of the game from the Roosters, man. I think it was very almost cagey that first half, but you could just see the Roosters just getting on top, and then just in those key moments, Sam Walker kind of picked up where he left off from Origin. Their forwards were good as well, man. Their forwards
They're
were
fucking.
good, mate.
They're Nathaniel
Mate,
White,
their
Lindsay
forwards-
Collins.
He's a G.
Like their forwards were so good.
far
I
man.
think
White's
they
a
knew what
G.
they would do. Like Terrell May is a fucking big miss for any team, really.
Yeah,
but They've made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
He's a
made up
G.
for it.
He's a
They've
G,
made up
and I think But this is where the Roosters will start now. They'll start churning away. They'll start. They'll get on
They
this. They're
needed
getting their
this
roll
win.
sort of towards the back end, and they're
click-
going to start.
They do click at the end of the season.
Oh,
Like
they
the
always
middle
do.
to the end, always.
And this is when they're going to start
And I
showing
think
everyone.
For me, the smartest thing, I think I was trying to kind of throw this when you're talking about setting up for field goals, but under no pressure, DC hit a field goal, right? And it
Yes.
felt like it took scoreboard pressure off the Roosters.
100%
Or
up
it's
12.
It's a mentality thing,
Right,
too,
it was
bro.
like we've just made a 13 plus, I
Three
think it was
possession,
at
yeah,
that
three
time.
possession game.
And then
What's
now
that?
it's
Men-
boom,
mentally.
they went boom, 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 scored tries after that because it just was. You're able to relax. You can worry. You're not playing like, oh fuck, I can't make an error. I can't drop the ball.
But
It
it
just-
kills your opponent mentality. It
Exactly.
kills him mentally as well.
they have to score.
Knowing
they
they're
had
going
him
to score
in
3
score.
times.
It was just. I think that was probably my favorite player of the
I
game.
like that as well. I agree.
Despite how small it was, because I didn't even expect it. I was watching the TV. I'm just chilling. I'm like, oh, fifth tackle. I was like, oh, he's knocked a field goal.
That's the IQ.
Like, it caught me off guard. I'm like, and then I was like, that's so smart. I
That's
was
veteran.
like-
That's veteran half play, like you said.
and then the next set they go and score.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like mentally, it kills the opponent.
Because they weren't set for
Good,
it. And
that's
that
right.
was
Exactly
so
right.
good for it.
Exactly right. Good, that's right.
That's what I love about DC, bro. He's just fucking class on.
But the pressure's off him now as well.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
The pressure's
And
off
Sam
him
Walker,
now.
bro. He's fucking. I love Sam Walker.
He's
bro.
almost as, I don't want to call him a second act, but like, if it was like DC, he's a second act.
Hey, no, exactly right.
That's
They
what-
can be
that's-
Robin.
but, Tay, that's what he wanted.
He can be Robin now.
He said, "Listen, I've done everything. Just let me fucking come here, and I'll help you out, Sam, and maybe we can win a ring together. You never know."
You never know. It's-
Boys, let's get straight into the round tips. Let's get to the games. Where are they, bro? First game, Vic. This is for you, bro. You go first. Para,
Bro,
South
it's
Sydney.
It's tough, man. The Troy Mitchell's out now. Oh, yeah, they came off. They came off.
I'm gonna go South Sydney 1-12. T.
Combank, look, this. I'm gonna go.
I don't think he's have enough class. That's the only thing.
Nah, but they'll battle. And the one thing I've noticed about the Rabbitohs, if you can get them in a battle, you can get them.
They've got.
You can get to the Rabbitohs.
I know, but
I'm gonna go Eels. By like 4 points.
They have it on us in terms of record. We don't historically don't play well against Souths. Of course, it's even Parramatta. Para 1-12.
1-12, right?
Para
Yeah.
1-12.
Gold Coast Titans and Canterbury Bulldogs. And how much are Titans winning by?
They play fast. The Titans just play fast.
And we can't keep up.
They're
And we can't keep up.
yeah. If they get into the way they played last week, I think it might be tough to beat. But I think it's going to be a very, very close game. You can't have. There's no way Critta's playing 5-8 again. There's no chance on earth.
I'm waiting for tomorrow 4 p.m.
Honestly,
But that's not gonna happen.
Nah,
No, no,
you
no.
won't be in the, you won't be in the
It'll
team
be,
sheet.
it'll be game day.
It won't
It'll
be in the
game
team
day.
sheet.
It'll be,
That
it'll
I
be,
can guarantee.
It'll be once you kick off.
He will
It'll
never
be like,
he will
oh,
never do it that early.
you see the lineup when they're kicking the ball. You
Yeah.
see CRITTA inside.
Yeah.
That's how I seen it.
And then you just go.
I was like, fuck, Fred
I
was
think.
right.
I think. But honestly, I think
I'm going Titans 13 plus.
I got Titans as well.
I'm going to go
Titans.
Dogs 1 to 12 just because it's my team and I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, give a shout out to Freddie on for Friday.
Yes.
Oh, yes. What's
his
he
ev-
doing?
his
You
event.
want to explain it?
His event on
He's doing
Friday.
an event with Josh Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds. Yes.
And Winston is going to be there as well.
Shifty Sherman.
Where are they at?
Leagues Club.
Canterbury Leagues Club.
Yeah. So
Freddie's living the fucking dream.
Full-time work. He's now doing. I think he's going to be commentating the game as well at Canberra.
Oh, they're calling the game.
Yeah, they'll be there doing like a thing for it. I'll be there.
Vic, you'll be there. Joe will be there.
well, Fred told me to swing by, so maybe I might. Yeah.
Come sit with us.
Yeah, we might. I might have to sit down with the Bulldogs fans and watch a game with Bulldogs fans. That's going to be very. That's going to be very interesting.
Nah, he could never be one of you.
I'll have to stick up for Critta and Galvin once again.
I'm going to go 1 to 12 Dogs. He's already said it.
I said
Brisbane and Roosters.
Roosters, I think.
Chooks.
Yeah, Chooks.
I'll go
Chooks, bro.
Chooks 13 plus. Man.
Chooks, bro. Chooks.
But you know what? This
Brisbane.
is the type
It
of
is,
game
but
the
it is.
Broncos could just rock
It
up.
is. It
for.
is.
Get the momentum back.
You know what? I'm going to change my team.
No.
I'm going to go Broncos 1 to 12.
Chooks for me.
Yeah, 1 to 12.
All right, Broncos. Yeah, I'm going to go Chooks 13 plus, bro. I think that's it. They're into it now.
This is
Dolphins, Warriors.
Game of the week.
Yeah, this is going to be fucking fun.
Game of the
This is
fucking
going to be
week.
80 points scored. No
Game
defense.
of the week. Dolphins.
Nah, I think they'll win 8 in a row. I think the Warriors are going to pull.
I think I'm going to go Warriors.
Pending if Izzy Katol's back.
Yeah,
Is he back?
we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet. So
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
go-
going to depend on that.
I'm
for
going to
me.
go Warriors by a field goal.
It's going to depend on Izzy Katol for me. These games where it's like obviously close and the talent. I mean, I guess the gap in talent is very tight.
Thank God fucking...
There's no. Yeah.
Thank God Cronulla have a boy. Wallah, I don't want to watch that team at all.
I think Dolphins, man.
Dolphins
What,
just.
12?
Dolphins just for
I
me.
don't know. I just.
All depends on. But
I think
Izzy
it's not
Katol-
1 to 12 if Warriors win. I think the Dolphins can blow them out.
So you're going... You got to give me a score, bro.
Dolphins 13.
They're just so lethal. They're just so lethal.
They don't.
I'm going to go 1 to 12. Just hinging on Izzy Katol.
Cowboys, Penrith Panthers.
Panthers don't lose 2 in a row.
I think Panthers are going to score.
Cowboys.
You know what?
Cowboys are weird.
I think it's a tight
I
one
think
as
it's
well.
a tight game, bro. I think it's like 40 to 36.
Cowboys.
Nah,
Cowboys.
Every time we've expected the Panthers to blow someone off.
I'm not saying they're going to blow them. I'm saying there's going to be a lot of
I
points.
think all the Origin boys come back. You listen to that press conference. I'm going to say shit like, we lost our killer edge. Yeah, they're going to fucking kill Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys had the weirdest season. It's honestly, losses. There's consecutive losses, consecutive wins, and now they've lost 3 in a row.
I'm going to
now.
go Penrith 13 plus.
Todd's got his contracts, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, no,
man.
it's, hang out now. He's hanging out now. Mr. Rolex, Baldy.
13 plus?
What do you reckon he's going to buy? They just? What do you reckon he's going to buy?
They. 40
That-
minutes.
that's
Daytona?
Yeah,
which
40 minutes.
which one do you reckon?
Champagne, what's it called? The
Oh.
Pepsi one. The Pepsi.
Oh,
one.
the Pepsi?
The Submariner.
Yes,
That what it's called?
Submariner, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go 13 plus Penrith. Are we
13,
all going,
yeah.
agreeing? Righto.
Yeah.
Manly, Melbourne.
Good game, underrated
Good
game. This
fucking
one.
game.
This is my game of the round.
Yeah.
At Brookie on a Saturday
This is
night.
fantastic.
It's gonna be a great game.
I'm going to go Manly 1 to 12.
I've seen enough from Melbourne. I'm back on that bandwagon.
Me too.
Yeah,
Melbourne.
I'm back on the Melbourne bandwagon.
Melbourne 1 to 12.
I think they've had that little Panthers. Bellamy was like, whoa, what's these new rules now? It's like, all right.
Okay, I know what they
yeah.
But let's be real, but Sua Falongo, Munster, Grant. If they're in your team, bro, like...
But what about Fosborn? Fucking 4 Pines, lad.
Don't get me wrong.
Foster's got the contract, so I'm not
I love
buying
Kieran
into it
Foran. And look, Manly's going to make the 8. That's it. It's just unlucky. They're coming against a Melbourne team now who's gonna stand off.
I'm gonna tip Manly, cuz 1 to 12.
This is a battle of rookie time.
Raiders, Dragons.
Honestly, I reckon we win. 14.
360.
I'm backing you, bro. Whatever fucking T says, I'm there. Wallah, I'm there. You
Hey,
want Dragons 13 plus?
Our last couple of games, we've just been there.
If I was a betting man, I'll throw my money with your team.
Nah, Canberra.
This is the game I reckon we win.
Canberra.
I'm gonna go Dragons 1 to 12.
Good luck, boys.
I think that the battle of middles is going to be great. You got that
Like pen to paper, cuz Raiders is gonna do 30 points on them. But this is the type of game that I don't trust Raiders in.
Dry track, but 2 p.m. I love it.
Entire week's in open space.
Ooh.
I don't know about
Mate, it's gonna rain and it's gonna work in our
best
favor.
fucking hope.
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna
he's the
rain.
best
It's gonna
kicker
work
I
in
returner
our
almost
game.
jumped off the bandwagon.
What?
He's the best kick
If
returner
you-
in the game.
I'll
Boys.
tell you right now. I want because I think I've looked at the weather forecast for this week, boys.
It's raining on the weekend, I think. You're
Brother,
right.
boys, this is where my tips are coming. It's raining all week. And if there's one thing I can do is back us in the rain.
Fuck, man, I had a job on Wednesday. I just remembered. I full booked the inspector and everything. I gotta cancel him now.
Yeah.
cuz.
What is it? It says 85% chance. Saturday is 90% chance of rain. Where,
So what were the footy all weekend?
mate,
Ugly.
with the footy,
Ugly.
I think it levels the playing field for us. And yeah.
So you're going, what, 1 to 12? Humble?
Yeah, 13 plus.
Okay, well, here we go.
Delusional.
Last game, boys. Newcastle
Queensland
Knights and
spirit
West
in me.
Tigers.
This is going to be deceptively tight because well the thing is Tigers whacked them.
Yeah, but also it all depends on injury. If Dooley is back and if Twal is like possibly back,
Yeah, this is gonna be a low key tight game.
I'm
I
gonna
think-
go Newcastle.
Yeah,
30
Knights,
plus, bro.
Knights just for
Yeah,
me.
I think last week, I don't think the coach is a Holbrook.
the Holbrook's not happy.
I don't think he's gonna fucking accept that shit again next week. This
KP
week.
is coming back.
Pong will
Yeah.
be back.
Yep.
T.
Yeah, I think priming for Origin, man. Not the Knights players are gonna just start to.
13.
Brethren, this is
Did you go 13?
No, 1 or 12. 1 or 12.
I'm at
It's gonna be a tight
13.
game.
I'm at 13.
And-
I like what Jerome's doing at the Tigers at the moment.
Yeah, I respect that, bro. Straight out. He's
He
fucking
had a
stepping
really
up hard
good
this
game
year.
on the weekend. Just unlucky to not be on the winning side.
All right, that's us, boys. In the last game, of course, my favorite game, Cronulla and the Boy. Fuck, I can't wait to watch this.
the boy won their first game.
I am fucking exhausted, boys. That was a bloody great episode. Shout out to Overrated Vic, of course, coming in. You can't say reserve grade, brother. He's come
Thank
straight
you.
for the
Appreciate
ranks.
it. Appreciate it, boys.
Junior.
Thanks for having me.
He's
Honestly.
Isaiah playing in the front row right
Fuck
now.
it
That's
up.
what he-
I appreciate it, honestly. Appreciate the opportunity,
Nah, it
boys.
was
Thanks
all
for
good.
having me.
And we got, of course, Uncle T. And listen, Bulldogs, please. Cameron Serraldo, just take some accountability. And,
Can't wait to see CRITTA play
if I
5'8".
see- If I see Crichton playing fucking second row next week, I'm going to lose my mind.
Hey, there's one more play. Play Logan Spinks this week.
Yeah, play Logan Spinks, bro. That's whatever the boys said. Love yous.